Welcome back. I am your host with the most, TheChronicToast. That's right. Today we are playing BattleTech Extended 3025 Commander's Edition mod. And if you're curious, we have updated to the most recent version as of the recording of this right now. That is 1.9.0.10. Oh, baby. As usual, if the audio sounds good, fantastic. If it doesn't, please let me know, even if you're listening to this over on YouTube when it goes live. There are a few levers I can still pull. It has been a crazy, crazy day, ladies and gents. Monday and Tuesday this week started off pretty ridiculous, pretty long hours. But hey, today it's mellowed down a little tiny bit. Managed to hang out with Mrs. Toast. Managed to get some dinner cooked up on the barbecue out in the backyard. And now we're here to play some BattleTech, make horrible mistakes, have a lot of fun, and see if we can't dig ourselves out of a hole as usual. For those of you that are curious, that may be wondering, we are playing on some of the hardest difficulty settings possible here in the mod, hence the name, the Brutality campaign. We are ready to do the Masochism Tango, or whatever your most favorite dance move is. We are the Breadbox Privateers. All right, without further ado, let's dive on in. Hopefully everybody's day is going well, and if it's not, hopefully we make it a little bit better. And, it could be night, it could be morning. It depends where you are in the world. No worries there indeed. We're all here to have a lot of fun as we go about it. We are actually, I'm really excited. We're pretty close to getting the Panther, if we're lucky. We're only 2 parts away on 8 pieces of salvage of getting one of those built, which I'm really, really excited about. So let's go take a look at what we got for the mech beta. This is a recap. We've got our small laser Vulcan with the large laser attached onto it. Our budget Headhunter full machine gun build on the fire starter. Urban Mech just with a straight AC-10. We dropped the small laser just to get the extra armor. And we do have our melee Locust. Currently no melee mods installed just yet, though we do have some. So next time we need to do a refit, or we're going to do a lot of travel, we need to try to remember to do that. Put some of those in there, which I'm actually really excited about. So as far as equipment goes, we have a +5 melee damage, which will boost the Locust damage from 15 to 20. And doing some stability damage if we feel like it's worthwhile. They were really, really cheap. We figured, might as well get them in there. And I might even go in here and put an extra gyro in too. You never know. It could be a lot of fun. And then, of course, we've got a Wasp 1A over here, still just bone stock for the most part. I could, if we really needed to, strip everything out, drop some armor, and put a large laser in here. I've done that before in previous playthroughs, and it's moderately successful for a 20-ton version of a ground-based Panther. But, there's Wasp, at least with what we're trying to do with it right now, is a little bit difficult in this particular chassis in the 1A to kind of get it to be where we want it to be. So right now, we haven't used it yet, but it's there in case we need it. So let's go over here and take a look over at the contracts and just take a quick gander and see what we got going on here. So they're pretty much, it looks like, the same as what it was when we left off. We'll see here. We're trying to do half skull and 1 skulls and possibly some 1.5 skulls. Darius keeps yelling at us, telling us that we're under ton for those missions. We've gotten really, really, really lucky on the 3 or 4 missions that we've finally dove into for those, and we've come away relatively unscathed. Now, here you go as an ambush convoy. Those are real dangerous and doesn't pay that well. This one pays even less, and although it is a recovery, so we might make 30 or 40,000 C-bills on this if we're lucky. If we're lucky. This one pays a little bit better, but it is an attack and defend, and these can also be pretty dangerous. So really, we got to take a look at where we at for 1.5 skulls, and do we want to start off the day with that? One man's art, jungle recovery. Doesn't pay too shabby, not too bad. But keep in mind, these can completely flex up an extra skull, which means just 1.5 goes to a 2.5 skull mission when we're only dropping combined, like 110, 120 tons, if that. So it's something to keep in mind. But what we could do way up here, see if we can get lucky and, try Grand Theft Auto or something, escort. This one's always interesting, because we're escorting combat vehicles, and this one would pay really, really well if it works out okay. This could flex to 2.5 skulls, which would be horrendously horrifying and scary. We could come down here to repossession. Again, this is an ambush convoy. I don't even want to touch this one just yet. So I think what we're going to do is we're likely going to jump into Grand Theft Auto, see how this goes, and if we need to bail, we'll just split. It's not the end of the world. We do need to make sure that it's not against Outworld's Alliance, which is who we are ultimately trying to ally with. I don't think they're active on this planetary system, but we're going to check just in case. Looks like we are working for the Cretans and a correction, planetary government, and it's against the Cretans. So that's fine with me. So let's dive into that. Let's leave it here. Right now, we have our house rule, which is if we are above 1.5 million C-bills or below 2.5, we leave it in the middle. If we go low on the C-bills, we prioritize those. If we go above 2.5 million, we prioritize the salvage. So 500,000 C-bills, pick 2, get 10. That's not too shabby. The real big question is how hosed are we going to get? Like how utterly just washed out, stomped on, and just, you know, what is that? What is that word? Whizzly-gigged, twirly whirled, all the way down you go. We'll see. So without further ado, let's dive on and let's hit that accept button and see what crazy catastrophes we're going to get ourselves stuck into. Now, right off the bat, we do want to make sure that we have a pretty good lance going here. So what I think we're going to do is I'm going to put Death Fox down here into Locust. She's been doing fantastic with this Locust 1v. And if you're out there at some point watching Death Fox, my hat's off to you. Fantastic every time you stop in and chat. Always a blast. And your pilot is just kicking butt with this Locust. Positive kill to deployment ratio. I think we're 4 or 5 kills to each deployment now. Total, like overall of them, like 20, 25 deployments, something like that, which is pretty darn cool. We'll leave Sarvik down here in the Urban Mech. It shoots the big AC-10. He's pretty darn good at it, and he's got a lot of guts to kind of back it up, which is nice. As far as what we got going on, oh boy, this is difficult. So Aquitas Venator is probably going to be not a bad choice here for the fire starter. Good piloting, good gunnery, good guts, just general 4s across the board, not too bad. We do want to get a good high gunnery pilot, which is probably going to be the Vulcan if I had to guess. DK is not necessarily the best pilot for this, but it works out. It works out okay. Actually, taking a look at what we got here, we're going to drop Aquitas Venator and we're going to pull in Don Zappo. So if you recall, at the end of the last stream, we managed to get the beta pod active when we managed to hire every single mech warrior we could. And so we actually have managed to get all of the people who have subscribed and, you know, to the channel are now in here as pilots. And so if you do want to see your name added into the pilot pool, all you have to do is hit that follow button here on the top right of the stream here on Twitch. And you get your name added into the pool that we pull our pilots from when we need to actually get a replacement pilot or hire additional ones. If you do want to secure your place at the beginning or near beginning of that queue, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button. And basically, in my tracking sheet here, you get bumped to the top of the list, or right there near the very, very top. And right now, you'd be at the very #1 spot. So, with that being said, I think we got a pretty good crew here. We got DK1, Don Zappo, Sarvik, and Death Fox in the murder posse. That's right. Let's hit that deploy button. Let's get stuck on in. Darius is going to yell at us, as always. Ladies and gents, I've got a bad feeling for this one. I have a really bad feeling that I think this is going to flex up quite a bit. So, without further ado, let's see how sideways this goes. I'm going to reach down to the grab bag of voicedom. Some people on YouTube call me the Viceroy of Voices. And we'll see. We'll see what we get ourselves into, man. Oh, buddy. I'm going to grab a swig of my Diet Coke and let's see what we load on into. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited. Middle of the week, kind of ramping down. Just, it's good. It's good stuff. Woo. What do we have here? Objectives are reach the motor pool, escort the vehicles, and extract safely. Looks like it's still going to be a 1.5 skull mission. That's good. Sometimes that shifts around. Always got to check that over here on the bottom left. Make sure that you are still in for what you think you're going to be in for. The Cretan authorities here on Arlington have recently taken a shipment of military vehicles, including an operational demolisher. This represents an unacceptable buildup of force on this world, but also presents us with an opportunity. We have been people in place prepared to steal those vehicles, but without mechs providing an escort, they'll be attacked as soon as Korean command notices they're leaving without orders. Get the vehicles to an extraction point and keep them intact. I've forgotten this actually has a demolisher. That is awesome. I'm hoping for a crazy cool roll of, like, I don't know, a Von Luckner to go with it. That would be awesome. Oh boy, that would be cool. Commander, if that demolisher has ammo on board, this could be a short and simple mission. Those things are terrifying. You're darn right, Darius, but there's a lot of other things that can go wrong with this. Oh boy, let's get stuck in. Ladies and gents, buckle up tight. This could be a rough ride. Not seeing any mech engine signatures. It doesn't seem like they've alerted anyone or are alerted themselves to our presence yet, XO. Perfect. Commander, the motor pool is in this area. Move up and occupy it, and we'll signal to the local government agents to start their engines. Once they power those vehicles up, all heck is gonna break loose, so be ready, baby.
Okay, here we go.
That's right, DK. Here we go. Now, what's really cool here, we're basically assessing how we're loading into the battlefield. We are loading into a corner here, which means generally we're not going to see reinforcements on either right-hand side, which is cool. They're going to come from on either of the opposite flanks. How big is this map? Not too small, not too crazy big. It looks like we are going to have to pick them up here. I don't see a depot, actually. I don't see a depot at all here, so I guess they're out in the middle of nowhere? Not really sure. But needless to say, I think we're going to pick them up here and probably escort them up here. Oh, you know what? Let's rotate the camera, chat. Here we go. We've played on this map before. They're likely going to spawn up here somewhere, and we're not going to have any good cover. So hopefully the extract point is on the south side or this edge over here, this left side of this location. That way, hopefully, they have some line of sight blocking terrain. So the battle plan right now is just dash on in before we go into this hex, kind of spread out here a little bit to give some covering fire for these vehicles. And let's see if we can't get some good, quick cash and then get out of here. Salvage would be nice, but I am not going to go out of my way to deal with that. If we can just get our cash and our C-bills and bail. That seems like that would be an all right situation for me to be in. We're going to take our jump jet mechs a little bit on the right-hand side, a little bit further up. They can navigate some of this terrain up here a little bit better than the other mechs that don't have any jump jets, which are two. Our Locust and I believe our Vulcan do not have any jump jets on board. So we will deal with that if and as and where we can. Our fire starter, can we jump far enough? Not quite. We'll get down here. We'll see how that goes. The Urbamech going stompy stomp, stomp, stomp. Ugh, I really want to get up here. I don't know if we're going to be in a good position quick enough to do that, but we're going to try. We're going to try to be sneaky with Urbamech, see if we can't get that to work out. Fingers crossed. You never quite know how that's going to roll. And I really want to keep Deathfox in that mech. She's fantastic at it. And here in BEX3025, the more your pilots stick around inside a mech and get time in it, the better they get at it, which is really cool. So I'd like to kind of keep that rolling as much as possible. That's really the mech that she's been spending most of the time in. And DK's been spending a lot of time in the Vulcan, which if you ever see him in chat, he loves those Vulcans. He might tell you, no, I don't. They're horrible. They're horrendous. But he's just misspeaking. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be a-okay.
On my way.
We have our fire starter again. I guess we're gonna kind of leave that over there. Oh, this might have been a really bad mistake to be jumping around with our urban mech like this, but yeah, you know, we're gonna take our chances, chap. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna set Deathfox out just outside this area, get everyone else prepped. She's the fastest mech over this, so she can trigger this and then catch up if she needs to, or leave those vehicles behind if that's also something that needs to be done. If we get too far away, they're not gonna move, and that might keep them out of danger depending what comes along with that demolisher. I'm hopeful that it's not anything too crazy, but we're gonna find out sooner or later. Now, we don't want to get too far because we do want to make sure that we're in a spot to support those mechs, but I also want to be in a spot to start dogpiling these enemy mechs up here, which are likely going to be a complete lance up there, so our mileage is very likely going to vary on this one. Let's kind of move over here. Let's kind of hang out. And we're going to get situated up here on either side of this. So that way, if they do drop in, we should be all right. We shouldn't run into too many major issues. But again, it's got to be cognizant of kind of where we are and where we're going. We are using mission knowledge to our advantage. And we could get hosed by that, right? These reinforcements could come in from anywhere. I know Harry's been messing with some of that stuff with the mission control and whatnot that's tweaked around inside, so we'll see. But it's all part of the fun, and we're willing to take that chance because we're already willing to bail if this doesn't work out very well. And we're going to get our urban mech over there. And just kind of hit that done button again. And we'll start maneuvering around. See what we got.
Commander.
There we go. Not too shabby. Keep hitting that done. I really want to get Sarvik way up and over here. Might not be the best decision, but I think it'll work out
Affirmative.
well enough.
Firing jump jet.
So we're pretty heavily into the mission at this point,
Yeah.
and I think we're gonna get Don Zappo. We're gonna get a Sarvik up here, prepped and ready.
Roger
We're gonna get everyone else hanging out, and we're gonna have Deathfox trigger this up.
Stand by.
Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, what we get. Oh, buddy. Hitting that done button. What are we triggering? Bravo Squad, this is Argo Actual. Are you ready to move? Roger, Argo. Also, we've been able to get the Demolisher armed. My driver is grinning like a maniac, so expect some big booms. Ha! I like these guys, Darius. That's right. What do we got down there? It looks like we got some more stuff than other things going on.
They've got a sensor.
Oh boy, all the zoom in. Where did they load up? Oh my gosh. I wish I would quit doing that. Ladies and gentlemen in chat, it looks like these guys were cloaked and powered down here in the forest, and we did not see them. We have a Valkyrie QA. Thankfully, we've got them squared away. We have an Os Scout over here. Now, these things, by themselves, aren't necessarily the most scary thing in the world. They only have a medium laser, right? You get this chassis, you can do a lot with it, but still, it's not super amazing. You can put PPC in it, you can do all sorts of things. The big thing is, it's got an active probe, which does a lot of work. It does a lot of work on removing pips and stuff. Oh boy, we've got a Phoenix Hawk and a Vulcan 2T over here. Oh boy, he must have been powered down and cloaked under some sand or something over there too. My guess is either that or they were just coming in for patrols outside of our range band. Or it was a trap, and they knew that this was going to happen. So, let's see. We got a Condor here, AC5, which is pretty good. A Hetzer SRM. Oh, golly gee whiz. SRM 30. Oh, baby. A Demolisher with twin AC20s, and we have an LRM carrier. Yes! Oh, baby. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Oh, that is going to help so much. Oh, my goodness. Having the ability to have AI that you're escorting already do some long-range fire support is... That's legit huge.
What's up, boss?
That's really, really huge. We'll leave Deathfox here for now. Oh gosh, that's really, really fantastic. We're gonna have Sarvik kind of hang out back here, it looks like, and get some shots in. 68%, 58, or 53. We're gonna go for the back of this Valkyrie, see if we can get lucky.
Firing.
Oh, there we go. Right torso, right arm destroyed. That's right, buddy. Well, you were powered down and your sensors were off. We did some work. But now you're beating up on our Irby. That was unexpected. I probably should have realized that they could probably climb that hill, but I did not think about that very well. See, we're gonna have Don Zappo possibly roll up here. It looks like we're gonna get a chance to go no matter what we do. We're just gonna jump up here, get all those extra evasion pips with Don Zappo in the fire starter, and DAC everything into this Phoenix Hawk. It's got a large laser. It's probably one of the scarier things we're gonna deal with out here, at least for the current Lance. And if and when and where and how we deal with that, it's gonna be what we gotta do. We're gonna reserve a Deathfox, see what the enemy does, and see what our allies are gonna do at some point here. The Vulcan is dropping around. It misses with the AC2. It does get some fire damage in there and does actually hit with the medium laser. So our fire starter's on fire. Don Zappo's getting toasted, man. Not exactly what I was expecting to have happen. Now we could come up here. Oh, they've got, yep, Oscott's over there. And continue to mess with this Valkyrie, which wouldn't necessarily be the end of the day. But I really want to put this, I guess we can dogpile the Vulcan. Try to get them both tagged up, both beat a little bit, get some of that evasion pip strip. Oh man, we missed. We got 3 small lasers in. It looks like they're pretty heavily armored as well. Hopefully, we're softening them up, getting them in position a little bit so that our AI can get in and do some work. I'm hopeful the AC-20s will just be within range, but we'll see. We're going to keep reserving down with Death Fox.
Holding for the right
Let our allies go. Condor's going to roll up and misses with the AC-5, but does, oh, the CT on the back with a medium laser. Oh, baby. That is what I'm talking about. The Hetzer SRM, oh, man. We've got ballistics. We've got everything else. I guess that's just out of range.
Yes, Commander.
We don't want to move too close. We don't want to hose this up. So we're going to kind of do a medium location here. Hopefully that still gets the vehicles to move. The LRM is going to do a lot of work. LRM 60. Oh, gosh. Is that going to delete that mech? Oh, it feels like it was pretty close. Here comes the Demolisher. Oh, it's just out of range. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Oscout's rolling up. We've got mechs here in the back arc. Not super not good.
I'm listening.
We're going to have Don Zappa come up here. We're going to reposition. We're going to try to get them into a crossfire between us and our allies that we're supposed to be escorting. They've got a lot of teeth on them.
Get physical on
So we only need one, it looks like, while we get a bonus if all of them go, which will be nice. That'd be really, really huge. But we'll see what happens. The Valkyrie is just swinging away at our Urban Mech. It's not too happy, I don't think, with what's going on. But, you know, that's all right. We'll deal with it. We could DFA on top of this. I don't know if we have a good chance to hit. 41% isn't great. We don't have a support weapon. How about we just do this? We'll back up, and we'll shoot it with an AC-10. Why not? Sounds like a blast. Boom! There it is. Did some damage to the CT, and I finally got that pilot a little bit unsettled, which is good.
Roger
Now we're going to keep reserving. We'll see where the Vulcans go. Unfortunately, our Firestarter and our own Vulcan are going to get beat up a little wee bit here. They're going to get scuffed up. Not too unsurprising, but they are acting as the anchor right now for all of the crazy shenanigans that are rolling around. Now that Vulcan did move out of the way, and we can melee this Oscout from cover, so let's go up here and do this. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe, fingers crossed. Oh, there it is. Structure exposed, probably on the back, I think. Bazap, bazap, bazap. Not too shabby. Now, if we can keep this Phoenix Hawk's attention, which it looks like we will, means we can keep the pressure relieved from our escorts, or the vehicles we're supposed to be escorting. But DK taking a large laser in the back. Oh boy, that is not what you want to see. It's not what you want to see at all. The strategy is, of course, keep these mechs tied up to get these vehicles to get closer to their target point, but because they're armed, I really want to use them just to do some damage, do some extra damage, get these mechs rolled around, and it's really, really going to be helpful. We're going to reserve one more time and see who we got going on. The Hetzer SRM, will it be close enough? Yeah, unfortunately, it is not. It really is a bummer here because we can't get too far ahead of these vehicles back here because of where they're rolling. And our Locust, since we don't actually have that stock build medium laser, it's not the best location. But we do have the LRM carrier. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, baby. Oh, man. That's what I'm talking about. That is one grumpy, grumpy Demolisher. That is a lot of black smoke. Might be a reason that it was down there in the, the garage down there in the enemy army depot or whatever it may be. It's probably due for some repairs. Let's see. We're still alive. We're still kicking. We've got a Condor in the middle of nowhere, which admittedly isn't super great. The Phoenix Hawk is about ready to drop over, so we're going to go dogpile that a little bit with Don Zappa. See if we can't get some crunch and punch, baby. Boom! There we go. Nice. Solid impact. Doing some Daka. Large laser destroy. That's what we're talking about. That's going to be useful. And it looks like it's still upright. The Valkyrie is moving. I guess it's trying to get to grips with what to do with a trash can. It can't really punch into oblivion, so
Commander.
Not too surprised there. That's all right. We're going to have Sarvik jump, and we're just at the maximum ideal range here for this AC-10, and we're going to try to put one right into this mech. It's real unsteady. If we're real lucky, we can do enough stability damage to knock it over, or just outright remove a piece. So here we go. Oh, right torso radar destroyed. That is a pilot injury. Finally pushing that pilot to stress. Sarvik doing some work with that big giant gun. We're going to hit that reserve button, see what they do. The Phoenix Hawk is rolling around. Not great. Thankfully, we've gotten rid of that large laser, so a little bit of that one-shot punch has been reduced. A little bit of the threat has been handled, which is good. We're going to keep reserving with Death Fox, trying to see what they got going on. Looks like we are keeping their attention. Oh, man, unfortunately, DK just gets shot through the back. We have to be very, very careful now because I do not want to lose my only medium mech to a CT destruction.
Yes, Commander.
Not great. We're going to come back over here and pivot and get some shots on something that makes sense. 45 or 65. We're going to do that over here. Get that large laser firing. Man, if we lose, that's not a bad shot. We lost our close combat suite, which is a huge bummer. That reduces the range and our effectiveness. But I do not want to lose that Vulcan. Oh boy. I don't know who you are, but power down those mechs and those vehicles and surrender, or we'll turn them and you into scrap. Ladies and gent, they just dropped in more mechs. This is bad. This is real bad. Oh man, this is not good. It's not good at all. Keep radio silence, people, and expect more company.
Hold this position, Commander.
Boy.
The package will be on its way soon.
Not good. Nah, not good, man. These things are so slow. I'm getting, man.
Confirmed.
I was not expecting this. I should have guessed, but this is probably where this is flexing. They have another Vulcan, and Demolisher and the things just are not going fast enough. They're not deleting things. I need the Demolisher to move or actually get in and do some work. You know what I mean? Oh boy. Finally, there's our Leopard, our allied one. And thankfully, they do have this land formation in kind of in between us, so that's helpful.
They're coming around the side.
But we're in a bad spot. We have Don Zappo and our fire starter surrounded, which is not good. We gotta bug out of this and start falling back. And
Right here.
or do we go for the craziness? What do they have? They've got a Phoenix Hawk that's hot, a Jenner which could be very dangerous, a Crab 20. Oh, 2 large lasers. That's scary. And that's fully armored. A Vulcan 2T again, and another fire starter. These are all very dangerous mechs. Oh, we can't jump to cover easily either. Oh boy. This one's doing better. So there's that. Can we jump and do what we got to do? We can. We'll jump into cover.
Affirmative.
Try to get them turned around. Oh my gosh, look at all these mechs. Oh boy. And we're gonna go for the Vulcan. See if we can't do enough damage on this thing to reduce its firepower. Apparently not. Apparently we didn't do a lot. Oh no. The Valkyrie up here is still kicking our trash can, or trying to. I mean, I guess that's why. That would be why, Chad. It has no weaponry, so it can do a lot of damage, but we just got to keep in mind kind of where we're at with that. Can we drop down? We can. 68. Or we can stay up here and cover and get some back shots in. So what do we want to get our shots into? We can come up here, 78% on the Vulcan, which there's not a lot of good opportunities. The Oscout's in a really bad way, but again, it only has a single medium laser. The Phoenix Hawk I really would like to take out, but it only has a medium laser left. The Jenner, I'm looking at the math now, 60. We could, if we're lucky, take off a whole torso. Not quite the same with that. This fire starter's in the open. That could be worthwhile, actually. 68. What's the best chance? 73. 78 on the Crab. Ooh. Let's take on the Crab. Let's go for it. This thing is legit dangerous. And we missed. Oh, man. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, boy. Snot biscuits. Oh, that's really not good. Thankfully, we've got one vehicle already in the location. Oh, boy. We're going to have to reserve with Death Fox.
Waiting for
We can't. If we move too far, these vehicles are not going to do what they got to do, and that's going to be a problem. Oh, man. We're in a really bad spot, chat. If we get one vehicle, we'll be good. We just need one of the vehicles to get out of there. We should be okay. We have DK up here. Man, it's not ideal. It's really not ideal. We're gonna keep backing up. Or do we want to go for the impact? Let's go for the melee. Let's risk it. We got nothing. Well, actually, we got everything to lose. We can always withdraw from this. There we go. Structure exposed. Can we get the 4 small lasers to do some work? No, it's not. We're just taking off the armor on the arms. That's not helpful. Oh boy, the Phoenix Hawk is coming up for an impact. 55 damage. Oh, into Don Zappo's torso.
I'm losing a lot of
Oh
armor.
boy. Oh buddy, it's still pretty unstable, actually. There goes the machine guns, doing some more Daka Daka.
That ripped up a bunch of armor.
We're just playing Rodeo Clown at this point. That's really all we're doing, and of course, oh man, we need our allies to go and actually do stuff. What are you doing, Condor? Why are you backing out? What are you doing? You're our one vehicle that we need to evac. Oh, that's not good. Oh man. Oh man. Why did you leave the location? Our Hetzer, is it gonna be within range? It is. It is. Oh gosh. I mean, did some damage, did some good stuff. So there's that.
What's up, boss?
Gosh. I guess we're gonna move a little bit with Death Fox.
I copy.
We're not actively doing what we need to do, unfortunately, because we need these vehicles to move. Fortunately, this LRM carry is probably gonna blow up here this next time around. CT. Come on. Oh, we got the SRM4 crit. Structure exposed, which is gonna help, but it's not gonna be ideal. The crab is rolling around. Oh gosh. I missed. Oh, and it hits. Oh gosh. All of that. All those large lasers. Oh boy.
Armor's about falling off right there.
That's right, DZ. Finally, our Demolisher. Are you within range of something? Yes! Oh, man, a Demolisher destroying a Jenner. Woo! Boy, oh boy, oh boy. And the Vulcan's coming over here. That's going to be it. That's going to be it, right? Oh, it's still in one piece. It's basically going to be a bullet sponge at this point, regardless of what we want to do. Oh, man.
Commander.
Oh boy. How do we play this? I think we're gonna come up here and harass this Vulcan, I guess. Actually, we got good back armor. We got good back. This will be fine. This will be fine. We're gonna punch this Phoenix Hawk. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. We're gonna save our vigilance if we can. For there it is, doing internal damage. All the Daka Dakas, getting our ammo down low enough. We've got 2 more rounds. There we go. Mama said there'd be days like this as Don Zappa gets the kill. Oh gosh, into the back. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We got 22 left, chat. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all.
Standing by.
Valkyrie's up there. Can we help her buddy? I think we're gonna try. Not the best chance to hit. The crab's over there. Oh, and of course there's the fire starter. Data King's in a really bad spot. Oscat really, man. We missed the crab last time. What can we knock out? What can we realistically knock out? We've got it 68% up here, and his back is turned to us. We could do a lot of damage to this. The Vulcan is in a bad spot too, unfortunately. It's fully armored. The fire starter is not fully armored, but it's got a lot of evasion pips. And the crab's got a pretty good chance to hit, but again, we're only going to do 60 damage max. We are ignoring, you can see here, because it's a back shot, we are ignoring cover. And even if we get the back, it's just not going to do that much damage. So I think we're going to come over here and shoot for this. Let's see.
Confirmed.
Oh, we did some more damage. Unsettled. Not enough, unfortunately. This Oscot's probably going to go for the carrier. Or the Hetzer, as it were. It's still rolling around, I guess. So at least we're doing some good stuff now. Oh, man. We're just going to have to keep reserving. Oh, man. DK. Golly gee whiz, DK. First off, give you vigilance. You need to sprint. Oh, we can't easily get out of there, unfortunately. Oh, this is not good. This is really, really not good. Oh my goodness. Well, let's back up over here in melee, I guess. Oh gosh, our back is so open. This is not a good situation. There we go. Left arm, left torso destroyed on the Oss Scout. Doing some laser damage. The pilot's stressed, but they're still in one piece. We have to keep reserving Death Fox. We have to keep someone nearby. The Condor is going back into the zone, which is good, which means we have a chance to be mission successful again. The enemy is unfortunately going to go here, probably going to tag this carrier. Oh my gosh, really? Oh boy. Oh, it's still in one piece. It's still in one piece. The Hetzer SRM is going to move out of the zone, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Okay. We're just going to have Death Fox kind of stay there for now. Whoa, oh, the LRM is going to get a chance to go before it dies again. Oh gosh, fire all the things. That's not where I was hoping you would fire them, but okay. Left arm destroyed, I guess. That's something. We can have Don Zappo kind of roll up there, I suppose. The Valkyrie's rolling down the hill, it looks like. It's tired of trying to kick the can. Our Manicore is going to go, though. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. It missed. Oh, man, it missed. Oh, that's not good. That's the... Oh, boy, here comes the crab. Oh, my goodness. Wow. We were... Oh, it's a bummer that we lost that Lerm carrier, but it missed with both large lasers. Oh, gosh. And they're going over here to the Hetzer. Oh, boy. Whoo. Chat. Chat, chat, chat. Oh, man. DK. Oh, man. It's going to be a we go, they go, we go, they go sort of thing. Can we get anywhere where we can kind of turn around? We're gonna book it. We're gonna book it with Data King. Get the evasion pips, go into cover. We got to keep falling back into a long range boat on this. It's just not gonna work out well.
I've been sent aloft.
Oh gosh. Oh, thankfully DK kept his evasion pips. Oh boy.
Copy.
You know what, Don Zappo? We got to get you going somewhere. I suppose we can jump you up here. 33% on a DF8, not really gonna be worth it. We'll jump up there. We'll get some shots in. Why not? We got one more round of dak on the machine guns. Right torso destroyed. There's gonna be another pilot injury, and unfortunately, we did not bump them further up the panic track. Here comes that melee Valkyrie going in, probably going eventually for those vehicles.
Receiving you.
Oh boy. Guess we're gonna have Sarvik drop down, and 53%, 26, 33, 28, 33, 38. Oh, these are really, really bad chances to hit. Really, really bad chances to hit. We could, if we're lucky, get through on the backs of some of these, though, which means I'm probably going to take these shots. I'm not going to go after the fire starters. Too bad of a shot. The crab, even if we did get a chance, we do thankfully negate because we're in the rear arc, but we're not going to do enough damage. This Vulcan is also fully armored. We're going to try to be cheeky. Either go for the Oss Scout or for this. This isn't so bad. 53% chance, and it's already heavily damaged. I'm going to take that shot. It's the best one we got, and that way we can free up DZ up there to hopefully come down here and start playing some interference. We don't really have the good close-in punch, but we're in a good spot. So let's go for it. Oh, there it is. Sarvik with the shot, forcing the ejection. Oh, man. And their fire starter's bailing down the canyon. Interesting. We're going to reserve down here. Enemies are going to keep on going. The crab, oh gosh. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, it's in one piece still. I would love to get some pieces of crab. I really would love to get some pieces of crab. Before we break cover with Death Fox, we're going to let this Manicore do its thing. It's got a lot of armor, thankfully, so it can take a few hits. But
for the right move.
Oh gosh, what's happening? What? Really? Oh no. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Oh gosh. No. Oh man, we're being out meleeed. Oh, that's really bad. We got to keep these vehicles off here too.
Internal damage.
Well, we're gonna keep reserving. That's fine. The faction representative is saying,
We can't proceed without your battle mechs, Commander. We're killing our engines until they return.
that's fine because you're here. Unfortunately, you're not gonna shoot for us. Oh man.
We have to stick closer to that convoy. It won't proceed without nearby support.
Oh, unless that's for the Hetzer. Oh. That was the Condor, actually, that went, it looked like. What is the Hetzer doing? Okay, it's at least getting in there, and it's shooting some missiles back. So it's being helpful. We've got 2 of the vehicles, and we just got to get this Mana Core either in or destroyed. And we'll be good to go.
Orders?
Shoot, man. That's a really, really big pile of ugh. Let's roll up here. Let's dive into the crab at full speed. It's one of the best things we can do. Probably not, but we're gonna go for it. We go 15 damage, triple Slazers rolling in. We've got some evasion pips. I don't think we're gonna get enough damage to help out with this crab, but this Manticore or this Demolisher might actually help us out. Oh gosh, there he is. There's an arm opened up. Finally unsteady. The Oscout is rolling back as well. Doesn't want to have anything to deal with that.
For orders.
Now we're going to roll up here and get some melee action on this Vulcan, trying to get some help up here, trying to get max evasion pips as possible. This back and forth with the Locust. We missed, unfortunately, but we are going to get triple Slazers rolling in, which should help out just a wee little bit. Oh, man, structure exposed? How bad? How bad is it? It's helping. There's this Valkyrie. I guarantee you it's going in for the melee. It's been stuck on that for a while. Oh, boy. So DZ has got that all opened up there.
Yes, boss.
We're going to jump again with Sarvik getting a little bit closer.
Lifting off.
And 68% on the back of the crab. Or worse, down here on that Valkyrie. 63% on the Vulcan. We could, if we're lucky, take that off. We could go after this crab, too. Oh, man. That's actually a bit more tough of a call than I expected. I'm not worried about this Valkyrie. It's going to take a few turns to get up there. Let's start punishing this Vulcan, I guess.
Copy that.
Oh, we missed. Oh, man. We've got 3 rounds left. Then we're down to melee on the Irby. Not super good. Looks like that is going to be our frontline combat mech right now. And this fire starter is coming to pick on that trash can as well. Thankfully, Sarvik's doing pretty good. We've got that armor just about maxed out as much as we can.
Reporting.
EZ's not in the best position up here. Can we get any closer? Not really. We could go for that Oscout. Nothing's really in the ideal range, so we're going to drop down here. Get back down on this level playing field, get back into this fight a little bit. 51% chance on the crab, actually. I'm surprised at that, but we're going to go for it.
Affirmative.
And we got 1 hit and a miss. Nothing too crazy. Again, I would love parts from a crab, but we're not going to get enough to make it oh no. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's bad. I did not realize he was going to be on our back arc. Oh no.
Really
Oh
bad.
gosh. Oh.
My internals are taking a beating.
Oh no. DK. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 22, 1, 35. All right, DK, just
Waiting
just
for
run.
orders.
Just run, buddy. That's all you got to do. Just book it. Just get out of here, man. Do we have enough to turn? We're gonna do that. We're gonna keep falling back. We gotta keep that mech in one piece. Hey, Sarvik. Thanks for stopping in, my friend. He says, hey, Chronic, off to bed here in a bit, but finally got to say hi on a Wednesday. Oh, buddy, man, thank you very much for stopping on in. I know you've been working crazy long hours and your schedule's a little bit different, so, man, it's very much appreciated. Thank you so much. Yeah, today's definitely been a bit of a nice easing in to streaming on Wednesday. 2 crazy days. It's been ridiculous. And look at this. All of our vehicles have left the extraction zone, which isn't super useful or good. Oh, man. They are doing some work, though, so there is that. But, yeah, you're kicking butt up here right now in this mission. You're surrounded by enemies. in an urban mech, just one-shotting a lot of damage and a lot of things, which is super, super cool. We kind of got caught with our proverbial pants down. So, yeah, you're still alive in game, man. Absolutely. Kicking butt. And, oh boy, Data King is in really rough shape here. 22 on that side, 35 and 1. And the front armor is basically untouched. So, yeah, it's been rough. It's been rough. We got in, we're trying to escort stuff. We got a Manicore, Condor, a Hetzer SRM. We had an LRM carry, which is awesome. But they keep bailing out of the zone. We just got to get them all there, and then they'll be good to go. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We're gonna roll up here as much speed as we can, I think, with Death Fox. Or do we want to go down here? Ugh, I don't want to stand still. That's the big thing. I do not want to stand still. So we're actually gonna come sprinting up here with Death Fox, getting all that evasion, and get that stuff rolling on. But yeah, man, thank you very much for stopping on in. You're an awesome supporter of the channel, and it's always fantastic to see you around, man. Hopefully things are going well for you. And if not, hopefully they're going to go a little bit better, you know? Get a chance to stop in and see us. Get a chance to kind of ease in a little bit on Wednesday evening. All that fun stuff. Managed to, not have a crazy long work day myself, which is awesome. I've been working 16, 17 hours a little bit there, depending on the things that I'm working on. But last 2 days have been pretty crazy. And thankfully got a chance to finally kind of settle in and, cook some burgers and hot dogs and make a little bit of pizza and just kind of chill out this evening. It's been the first real, somewhat relaxing day of summer, which is real nice. So, but yeah, Sarvik saying you're very, very busy. Oh man, I can only imagine. It's busy is good because it makes the days go by faster, but at the same time, it sucks because that's all you're doing, right? So hopefully it's working off. Hopefully it'll pay off in the end, regardless of what it is that you're working on or projects or workplace or whatever. But usually, if you put a lot of time in, it usually pays off in one way or the other at the end of the day. So, fingers crossed, man. We're rooting for you. Let's see. Don Zappa, what can we do? What can we do up here? Can we jump anywhere? We can. It's not going to get us really any difference in evasion pips. I guess we could target that. 24 or 31%. Wow. We could go for the Oscout. We already have pieces of that. Yeah, absolutely no problem, Sarvik, man. I totally get it. I might not know exactly the ins and outs of, what's consuming all your time, but I've been there, man. I've been there before, and, I was there a little bit yesterday, and it can definitely bring you down in the dumps sometimes, but at the, on the flip side, it's setting the foundation for the next bigger thing, right? The next bigger step, whether that is, personal growth, professional growth, growth of the family, whatever it may be. So we're rooting for you, dude. Absolutely, man. And if you ever have any questions or concerns, you just want to chat, or you just want to let off some steam, hit me up on Twitch here in private message, or here in chat, or wherever it may be, man. For sure. No worries. So let's see. I think we're gonna have DJ continue to go after this crab 20. We got one shot in, and oh wow, we opened at the backside. I still got 60 internal though. Oh, here comes the angry fire starter from the enemy, rolling up and bazap. Our Hetzer is still in one piece. Ooh, doing good. And we're going to jump over here with Sarvik at nearly point blank range. And we've got 3 rounds left. 58% is pretty good. 63 is really good too. Can we do enough to get some pieces off this crab? I don't know as if we can. There's a lot of meat there. Can we do that here with the Vulcan? Again, not quite so much. So we're gonna go for the crab. We're gonna at least try to get some salvage off this. Here we go.
Firing.
There it is. Solid damage. 60 going internal. Looks like we finally cracked that back armor as well. That crab is going back and shooting large lasers at Don Zappo, and thankfully they miss. Whew. Oh boy. This has been gone from, a rodeo clown status where we're just trying to keep him busy to just scramble. Mad dash scramble. We're gonna have oh boy. We can get up here, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna come up here. And do we want to go on the backside of the crab? I think we do. We've got 40 damage. It's not going to be a lot, but we could do some damage if we're lucky here.
Target lock on enemy.
And we do! We open up an arm, it looks like. Got a large laser crit that's going to reduce its accuracy, which is going to help us out a little bit. And we finally got that pilot on the stressed panic track. Vulcan's rolling up. Not good for us. Oh, there goes a vehicle. It might only be the Manticore that makes it out. Oh, man. That's a bummer. The Condor is still not getting in the... Oh, man. We got it. You're right there. You're right there, guys. All of you are right there. Oh, gosh. Oh, baby. Right leg destroyed. Oh, AC-20. And the pilot is panicked. Oh, boy. Oscot's probably going to come up here and pick on one of these vehicles. The Demolisher is still there. Full armor as well, which is really, really good.
Receiving you.
We're going to have Death Fox come screaming down here and do some damage onto this Valkyrie. I do not want that to get into melee. It's really all it's got left. It's got no weapons. Here we go with Death Fox coming in for the melee strike. 15 damage into an armored location. Can we find some meat with the triple small lasers? Looks like we did not. However, we do finally have that pilot back to the panic status. And they're rolling up here to come pick on DZ. Oh, man, his armor is still holding, thankfully, which is going to help out quite a bit. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Where do we want Sarvik to go? Well, we've got 2 rounds left. So I say we jump out here in the middle of nowhere and take a look at getting a shot in on this mech on the ground. There we go for the CT. Bada bing, bada boom. Sarvik with the kill. Someone got toasted. Oh, yeah, man. Showing him how it's done with that Urban mech as DZ gets continuously beat up on up here. Looks like that went internal a little bit. Oh, we might lose this shoulder if we're not careful. Oh, boy. Oh, man. DZ is one hot cookie. That's right, Sarvik. Boom! As John Madden would say. Boom! Just like that, man. That's probably a really, really bad, oh gosh, impersonation, but we're gonna go for it. Boom! Tough acting, tenactin. Don Zappa, where do you want to go, my friend? Oh, man, we've got not the best situation to deal with, but I do kind of want to jump somewhere to make this work. We're going to get as much here in Arc to see what we got. 46% on a crab. We could, if we're, our last round of machine guns. You want to go on the fire starter? It's on the back side. Ooh, the back of the Valkyrie isn't much better. The Oscout. We are going to overheat as well. That's a huge bummer. Man, and the crab really isn't going to be in a good spot to go from the front, though. If we're lucky, we just got to get one hit on an arm, and we got some pieces. Ugh. We're going to go for the Valkyrie. We're going to turn off one of our medium lasers. We should be good. Sarvik says, I came here to chew bubblegum and kick butt, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Oh, baby. That's right, man. You have been a right terror in that Urban mech. I gotta be just straight up honest. You are just putting that thing through its paces, and it is wrecking face. It is good stuff. This crab, though. Oh, man. We missed. He missed. He missed. Oh, baby. Oh, man. How much is... Wow, that Condor actually isn't taking that much damage. Now, if only we can get them into... man. We're gonna try to be cheeky here, and hopefully this thing doesn't get behind us. 40%, 50%. And 60. We're going to go up here. We're going to go for this.
Lockdown rear armor.
Oh, we missed. Oh, come on, DK. Oh, all the thing has to do is get on your backside and you explode and we lose them out. But we got to keep the pressure up. There's a Condor moving in. Does it have fire range? It does. There it is. Left arm destroyed. Looks like we might get one piece of salvage from that Crab 20. And they're panicked as well. Demolisher. Oh, it extracted before it got to shoot. Oh, that makes me sad. That makes me real sad. Oh, boy, chat. Now we got to bail. Now we have to run. We're in a really, really bad spot here. Oh, our extract is way out of the... Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Buckle up, Sarvik and crew. This is going to be a wild ride. The question is, can we actually make this work? The Valkyrie is only doing melee. The fire starter here is rough. This is our Urban mech. They've got an Oscout up there. Can we actually fight our way out of this? I'd like to think that maybe we can, actually. We're in a good spot. I mean, Sarvik is kind of the point of the spear right now, around point, as it were, due to Urban you know. What is that, trash can top status? We'll see. But Sarvik says, I'm at an Urban Mech. I have 2 speeds, slow and falling down. Well, I tell you what, you started way over here, and you came all the way over here. You dropped down, you ran up, you came all the way over, you dropped, you jumped all the way over, you came over here, you jumped all the way over here, and then you shot a bunch of stuff in the back. So you are, if it's possible to do parkour in an Urban Mech, you got this, man. It was fantastic. It was legit good stuff. So I think based on what we're seeing here, if we can focus down some mechs, I think we'll be good. If we can focus down this crab, I think that'll buy us a lot of wiggle room, because we've got 2 fire starters on the Op 4 up here. For correction, we've got a zombie Valkyrie that's only doing melee, a fire starter. We've got an Oz Scout, and then this thing. So I think actually we can probably fight our way out of this. Now, granted, Sarvik only has 1 round left, but he's got a lot of armor, so we can melee with that thing. So, we'll see. We'll see how this rolls. We're going to send Death Fox over here to try to get as much evasion pips, try to keep as much distance from these mechs, and see if we can't melee this crab until something falls off. Here we go. Oh, buddy. Oh, man. 15 internal damage. Triple Slazer. That's right, Sarvik. DFA, buddy. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. It didn't work. It's coming up here, and I guess the enemy Valkyrie is still looking for stuff.
Reporting.
Oh, boy. We're going to have to send Don Zappo over here. He's out of machine gun ammo. So it's just going to be melee status 45. Can we make it count?
Confirmed.
Oh, man, we are stretching ourselves thin. Oh, boy, that is a solid impact and a panic. Is it moving? Oh, the fire starter's coming over. Not good. Not good, chat. Oh, boy. Parts are going to fall off, DZ. Oh, oh, man. 5 left. 5 left. We're doing good. Sarvik says, oh, wait, my pilot skill isn't good. It's all right, man. We'll see what happens. He's still got 1 more round left, so I think we're going to take that to our advantage as much as we can. And we're going to see. We're going to see. Here it is, and we're going to use Precision Strike to do it. We're going for this torso. Fingers crossed, man. Whew. Here we go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Focus. Whew. And fire. There it is. Oh, man, we did some damage. And that panic status is still there. That crab is not bailing. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Yes, Commander.
We're going to have DK kind of creep a little bit closer here. As far away as possible. Hopefully nothing can get in our backside. Here we go. Large laser. Quad laser setup. We missed the large. We hit with all the small lasers. Right arm is destroyed. There goes a large laser.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
But it's still there. Oh, that's not good. Oh, no. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, it's not that bad, actually, because he's decided not to shoot us. So I will take that for sure. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. We have fully 50 damage left. If we do a DFA, it is going to cost us almost all of our armor down to 10. Let's just see what this is going to be like. 41% chance to hit. Not super great. So we'll leave this here for a minute until we get some of these evasion pips taken care of. We're going to have Death Fox roll up here in the open and try to do some melee action onto this crab. If we can get this taken care of, it'll be good. 15 internal damage. Parts have got to start falling off. Slazer, Slazer, Slazer. Left leg destroyed. That crab is going to take 1 more pilot injury as it hits the dirt. That might actually be its first one. It's hard to recall. Come on, bail. Eject. Come on. Oh my gosh, it's sticking around. Oh, not ideal.
They've got a lock on me.
And it looks like the Oz Scout is sensor locking.
Copy.
We're going to come up here and stomp on this crab. It's got to disappear. It's got to go away at some point. We're getting 500,000 C-bills for this mission. Plus pick 2, get 8 salvage. So we're in a good spot to get some goodies here. The Valkyrie's coming up for a melee. The zombie stick is doing damage. Oh gosh, the backside is open. And DZ is stressed, but everything is still held in there. Oh man, all right, Sarvik. We're gonna have you come up here and melee the fire starter. Let's go, buddy. Look at you move. Look at you move.
Bracing for physical
Oh,
attack.
and we miss. We miss. I feel a little bad because we stripped out that small laser, but we did manage to get a lot more armor as a result, so it works out. Oh gosh, the Locust is getting dogpiled and on fire. Thankfully, seems to be having weathered that A-okay.
Commander.
Now we don't want to get too far out of position up here with DZ. This could be real bad if we're not careful. All it takes is one of these mechs coming up on the backside.
Move order received.
But we're going to go for this downed crab. We got to get that snoz off that mech.
Aye, aye.
We missed with the large laser again. And we discredited the medium laser. We're not killing stuff.
Reporting critical.
We need to go. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, chat. Oh, here comes the Oscout. Oh, gosh. Oh, okay. It's not shooting at DK. It's only shooting at Sarvik, and it missed, I think. We've got the armor to deal with that. So,
Standing by.
we can't quite get into melee just yet. We can DFA onto the enemy Valkyrie, which, not a bad idea.
Commander.
Not a bad idea. We are going to come up here and melee this Valkyrie. See if we can't get this thing to fall over. There it is. Don Zappa with the CT destruction.
Another one.
Oh, buddy. Where is this enemy fire starter going to go? Oh no. Oh, no. Oh, armor? Oh, boy. Chat, this is bad. This is real bad. This is real bad. Oh, yes. Oh, baby. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. 122. Whew. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Let's get up here and knock some evasion pips off. Let's get Sarvik situated up here for basically an aerial DFA for Lucky. Getting some of these evasion pips stripped. We're going to reserve a Sarvik, and we're going to have Data King kind of back up.
Orders.
You know? Do that whole backup thing. We're not going to show the back, though. Oh, gosh. There we go. Trying to keep as much as we can up here against that Oscar. It's got a medium laser, but it can still do a lot of bad stuff. We're going to turn that off and turn off one of the small lasers. Two of the small lasers. Oh, gosh. All we're really looking to do is get some damage in and strip a pip. And there it is. Right arm destroyed. That
I think
last
I hit
pip is
something
stripped. Here we go, Sarvik. DFA. 41% chance to hit. Not the best, but we're going to do it in a way that we're going to block some shots here. And we're going to be situated to hopefully assist next time around. So here we go. DFA in 3, 2, 1. Flying trash can status. Oh, baby. Oh, and we hit with 1 foot and dynamite to the right torso. Lots of ammunition explosions. Sarvik showing them how it's done. Oh, gosh. And the fire starter is bailing back and shooting at Deathfox. Thankfully, it did not decide to pursue DK over there. Oh, man, we're going to send Deathfox straight on in. Attack Hound status. Here we go. Get him. Oh, and we missed, but we still have our 3 small lasers. This is going to ultimately, hopefully, pay off pretty well, this whole mission. We just got to wait and see. Oh, gosh. More damage rolling in. Thankfully, it looks like it's still working out okay. We're going to have Don Zappa come in and punch and crunch on this fire
Location
starter.
confirmed.
That's right. Well, a little boom. Oh, man. Boom. Left arm destroyed. Bada bing. Bada zoom. Oh, baby. Now we're going to have Sarvik. Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? So we've got 10 armor left on the legs. If we do one more DFA, we'll have 5 internal structure left. So we're really down at this point to becoming a blocking force, it looks like. So we're going to move. We're going to move up here towards this Oscout. And we're going to do that because we don't really want to become a difficult target. We kind of want to, you know, bait this mech in just a wee little bit. We could come up here and do a lot of damage, but at the same time, I also don't want to have bad stuff happen.
Coordinates received.
We're going to turn the large laser back on. And if we overheat, we're going to lose the backside. Crap. So instead, we're going to hit that brace button, lose some more heat, see what they decide to do. The fire starter's backing up. Oh, I did not figure that one out. That could have been real bad for us. Sarvik is still going to be a little bit of ways away. We'll see if that Oscout gets closer. We can dogpile it some more.
Standing by.
We're going to keep sending Deathfox after this enemy fire starter. And hopefully this fire starter and this Oscout, we can get wrapped up here in 1 or 2 more turns without loss of friendly mechs. Oh, man, that would just be rough. That'd be very, very... Oh, and there he goes. Not again, he says. Oh, gosh.
Oh, buckle in, DK. Oh, buddy. Oh, man.
Damn
That
it.
was a hard hit. Thankfully, all the armor took it. But down here, did you ladies in chat and guys and gals and everybody, do you see that? That fire starter got attacked by a locust and they bailed saying, not again. The question is, when was the last time they got mauled by a locust? I kind of want to know.
Reporting.
I kind of want to know. It's kind of important, you know? Let's get up here. Let's get some firing action going on.
Here you go.
Bazap, bazap with 2 medium lasers. Well, we're going to send Sarvik in with the melee attack. Oh, baby. Oh, man. Here we go. Smash. 40 internal damage. That's relatively good, my friend. That is relatively
There you
good. We're going to keep backing up. Actually, we're just going to run. We're just going to sprint with DK out of the whole situation again. Your last playthrough, it gave him some PTSD. Oh, man, I would not be surprised. Melee locusts are crazy. This thing, we've deployed, I think, over 20 times right now, or close to that. And we have more kills than that with this mech. You just got to play Energy Fighter, basically try to keep max evasion pips wherever you go, and if you can't, just bail on the situation, come back again. And these things, they do some work. They do some legit work. Now here, we're not worrying about energy fighting too much. We're just trying to finish off this mech, and I have a really good feeling that we're going to do so, which will be nice. We just got to get the job done, as it were. So doing some damage, finally getting that mech up to the stressed status. We're gonna have Don Zappa come in and punch and crunch just a wee little bit on the front. Maybe we'll pop the CT if we're lucky. Oh, and we miss, and we don't have any follow-up MGs. So now it's down to Sarvik. Oh, man, with the melee Irby. Can we get the job done? Let's attack from the backside where there's no armor. Here it is, here it is. Boom! CT destroyed! Sarvik can slice, he can dice, he can melee with an Irby and get a kill. He is the ultimate mech warrior. Oh, yeah, man. And Sumar's letting us know that we're good to go.
Mission successful.
Wow, man. Nicely done. Nicely done indeed. Oh, like I said, you're just ripping it up with that Urban Mech. You're doing a lot of damage, and you're doing it reliably, which is real, real nice. That's right. Eat that. Oh, man. 490,000 C-bills. We're probably going to spend a lot of that just with repairs. But look at that. 3 kills. 3 outright kills. You are the kill leader in this Lance on this mission, man. It's so cool, man. Alrighty, well, thank you very much for stopping on by, Sarvik. And, dude, super, super cool. Go get some sleep. Much appreciated for you stopping on by. And hopefully your day tomorrow is a pretty good one. So have a good one, buddy. And much love, much appreciated, man. Oh, man, look at that. We are going to definitely have some piler of mech repairs here. And we're probably... Oh, boy, I've never seen a Crab 20. Oh, let's see. At least not in this mod. Direct fire support. Crab 20s fulfill an oft-overlooked role, that of a skirmisher with firepower. Wielding strong energy weapons, the Crab delivers a punch at nearly all ranges, with no ammunition constraints. The blend of firepower, heat efficiency, and speed make the Crab the perfect mech to raid enemy positions. Oh, man, it's a 50-ton mech. I like that. I like that a lot. That's really, really cool. Oscouts, I mean, we could use one, but it's not really what I'm looking for. We could go for more parts on the Phoenix Hawk. Again, really not super stoked on that. Is there anything unique down here? It looks like not really, but we do get pick 2, get 8. So we're going to grab 2 pieces of the Crab 20, and fingers crossed we get some more. And we do get a 3rd piece of a Phoenix Hawk and a 2nd piece of a Valkyrie, which is pretty cool. And some more medium lasers and all that stuff. Oh, baby. Oh,
Subscriber
man.
mode
Served
activated.
cold. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the adventure. Thank you very, very much for the resub. And you're the first one to trigger our brand new audio alerts there, which is pretty cool. So, dude, awesome stuff. Man, thank you very much for the subscription. How's it going, Served Ass? It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. Today started off pretty crazy, but unlike the previous 2 days, it wasn't a 16 or 17 hour day. It was a normal work day, so I kind of got a chance to de-stress a little bit and clean out the grill, cook up some hamburgers, some hot dogs, some pizza, and we're just basically having a lot of fun this time around. Murdering things with the urban mechs, surprisingly. So, yeah, man, it's super cool. Dude, it's been a lot of fun. So Sarvik was just in here a little bit ago. I know there's been a few other individuals who remain nameless who have our followers of the channel that have been watching stuff as well. So, and man, it's been good. It's been good. Twitch is really busy tonight. I'm actually very surprised. There's a lot of people from our follower circle that are out and about streaming and doing other things tonight, which is fine. It's perfectly okay, but it's cool. It's really awesome to see so many people just kind of diving into things. It kind of makes me feel like with all the shenanigans and craziness that's going on in the world right now, that at least in terms of Twitch, today really felt like the first day of summer. At first, felt like a really good day to just kind of get outside and just kind of chill in the backyard, cook some stuff. But here on Twitch, it's kind of the way that we saw it, back in mid-January, which is really cool. So it's really exciting to see things kind of floating around. So, but man, how's your evening going? How's your day going? Hopefully it's going all right. Ours has been pretty decent and a little bit stuffed up. There's a lot of blooming things outside as well as fire. Here out in the Salt Lake City area, this whole greater region, there's a lot of stuff on fire already. Thankfully, it's under control, but it was the third driest April on recorded record going back almost 180 years. I think I could have that number wrong. So we'll see. It's looking like we're kind of going into that 25-year drought cycle again, or at least we're going through into the peak of it. So we'll see what happens. In the meantime, we got ourselves some air conditioning, a beautiful sunset here in orbit. Oh my gosh. Looking real good. So, but yeah, we're just having a lot of fun, kind of chilling, having some fun, playing some games. Man, like I'm like completely out of words. It's so good to just sit down and just play this stuff, man. It's so awesome. Surf Cult says, all is good. Was able to get a haircut this weekend, so feel human again. Oh man, I'm starting to feel you. So, for Mrs. Toast and I, we kind of started self-isolating back, right near the middle to end of March. And thankfully, I'm able to work from home and do all that stuff, and it's worked out good. But right before cases really started to spike in different counties here in Utah started shutting down, or giving the shelter-in-place orders, I managed to get a haircut. So it's been over 2 months since I've had a haircut. I'm starting to get pretty shaggy. And I really would like to get one, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's one of those things where right now I can get away with it. It's fine. But whenever I go in to get a haircut, it's going to be like 5 pounds of hair that fall off. And with summer being here, it's time to get a haircut. So, oh, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Let's see. Oh, so many things. And we are likely going to travel because I don't think there's any other contracts here I'm really that stoked about. The half skulls don't pay enough to really warrant us diving in, and the ones that look like they do are attack and defend, or this is a different one actually. This is Blackout. Interesting. So we got a new mission here, which is pretty cool. We could dive into repossession, but it's ambush convoy 1.5 skull. One man's art doesn't pay that well either. We're looking primarily for 1.5 to 1 skull mission, so I think we'll leave this alone. We'll probably travel. Yeah, they can be nasty. They can be a real nice moneymaker, though, if your Op4 just isn't good against your lances that you bring. So I always struggle with it because they can be really nice moneymakers, but the risk is often the unknown in there. It kind of bumps up the risk for it a little bit, but we're probably going to travel. So with that being said, I think we're going to go through and get our mechs largely squared away. I think we're going to go in and just repair the fire starter. That's fine. We'll come in and do a refit here on this. Oh gosh, repair all this stuff. Put a new heatsink in. And I think we're probably finally going to consider putting that melee mod into that locust to bump it up to 20 damage instead of just 15. I think that'd be pretty cool. So we're going to leave this set up here. That'll be 4 days, it looks like. Let's go over to the locust. Let's go in and refit this. And we do have some extra space. We're maxed out on armor everywhere. We've got extra tonnage. So we're not going to put both melee mods, but we do have one that gives +5. And so we have to put that into an arm somewhere. So we'll do that. And before we even look at dropping armor down, which will probably be on the legs if I do that. So Oh man, Sarvik is back. What's up, buddy? One last thing for real, he says. Let's see. Oh yeah, we do have a gyro somewhere. We're gonna put that in here. Make it a little bit easier for this thing to melee hit stuff. We're probably gonna bump down the legs just a wee little bit, maybe a little bit more. And on the backside one, there we go. Not too shabby. I always, actually, we're gonna leave the back up and we're gonna drop the cockpit down. We're gonna live a little dangerously. The legs usually aren't too big of an issue on the Locust. If they start getting hit, it's a major issue. So, Sarvik says if ammo is a problem in the Irby, just drop the jump jets to add a ton of ammo. Oh, that's actually a really, really good idea. The trade-off though is sometimes jump jets are faster than sprinting. I'll have to think about that. That's a really, really good idea, Sarvik. That would buy us up to almost 20 rounds. Almost 20 rounds of AC-10 ammo, which would be pretty cool. Oh, that's a really, really good idea. Shoot. Now I got to think about that. Man, thank you very much for that. I will definitely take that into consideration. I'm hoping we can find like a UAC 10 or something different than just a normal AC 10. We'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of opportunities there. But we're going to go along with this Locust for the moment, and it's kitted out a little bit more towards melee, which is good. And we'll get that squared away, man.
I'll let you know when that's
Let's take a look while we're here, because we are already traveling. I want to drop the jump jets for an AC 10 ammo. Do we have half ammo? I don't see any half ammo for the AC 10s. Oh man, I think we'll leave it as is for now. We've been generally running out of ammo just at the end of a mission, or just not running out of it. So I think we'll be okay for now. But we have this thing mostly maxed out on armor, which is doing fantastic. We could probably... Ooh. Dude, I mean, Sarvik is right. Sarvik says, I love it when you have to make choices. Oh, man. There's pros and there's cons, right? And they're not just... They can be trivial choices, but this one is not. And Serve Colt says, I'm always happier to get the PPC Irby. Oh, the R90, the Suburban mech. Oh, man, I love that thing. Oh, yeah, the Suburban mech. You can put a B laser on that thing. It's cool. I think what we'll do to buy ourselves a little bit more leg, we're gonna live dangerously. We're gonna pop one off the cockpit, pop one off the torso, and we're gonna bump this up to 55. That way, if we do DFA, instead of dropping to 10 armor, we can drop down to 15. And that way, if we DFA again, we're at 15 internal instead of 10. I think we'll roll with that. We'll leave that alone for now. There's very seldom that we find ourselves often in the situation where we're getting wrecked on too much in person. So we'll set that confirmation button 0 days, which is pretty cool. Well, let's go over here to the star map. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, absolutely, Sarvik. Me too, man. I agree with you right there, for sure. Now, we don't have any stars set up just yet. We're going to look at Half Skull just to see what's nearby. And once that gets loaded in, you can kind of see, yeah, there's stuff around here. Where we visited, I'm not really sure. I think it's these. We're going to go up here and press F1, function 1 on our keyboard, because built in is an extra additional filter here in BEX3025, which kind of de-highlights all the planets you've been to. Cyber Gizmo, welcome to the chat, my friend. Oh, man. Toasty, he says. Oh, boy. It was a wreck fest not too long ago in that last mission. Sarvik was the kill leader in an urban mech. It was brutal. 3 kills, 10 rounds of ammo. Legit good stuff. Legit good. Sarvik says, I mean, you could make this one a PPC. It has a laser spot. I think does it have a laser spot? I think that's only going to be a support weapon spot. Let me go and look real quick, because if that is true, that would be really awesome. That would be a better way to go. But I think it might just be a support slot. We'll take a quick gander and just see. Yeah. Oh. Sarvik. Oh, buddy. Oh, man. Now there's even more choices. Oh, gosh. What? When did this happen? I never noticed this before. Oh, my gosh. How heavy is this? 12. Oh, gosh. Sarvik, I think we might decide to do that. We might go in for that. Oh man. Oh my gosh. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh man. Can we? Oh boy. Oh dude. What have we done? What have we done? Oh man. Cyber says HBFT was surprised I was willing to sacrifice other pilots to save mine the other day. I mean, to each their own. I mean, here in the Breadbox Privateers, we don't necessarily try to get pilots killed, but it's all about the mission, so we'll see how it goes. Sarvik says, on that note, good night. All right, Sarvik, have a good night, my friend. Oh, the conundrums, dude. I love it. I love it. Thank you very much for the feedback. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Man. Oh, dude, the flip side is we could put 2 AC2s in there. We could always do that as well, but, ugh. Twin large lasers. I think we've just made ourselves a budget Panther. Oh, my gosh. We're maxed out at the jump jets. We're maxed out at armor. Just about. Golly gee whiz, what do we stuff into this thing? Holy wow. I guess we could put a melee mod in. I don't even know. No more of that. Stuff it full of heat sinks, I guess. Small lasers as well. Yeah, that's probably a better route. Golly gee whiz. Look at this murder bot. What have we done, chat? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, we have an extra half tonnage. I guess we'll throw the arm mod in. Why not? Why not? So. Oh, no worries, Sarvik. No worries. It thinks it's just a link, so you're good to go, man. You're good to go. Sarvik was saying small laser. Oh, buddy. That's right. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this monstrosity of an urban mech. What have we done? It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Arm mods, heat sinks, small lasers. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh man. Wow. We just made ourselves a mini Panther. A mini Panther. Yeah, Sarvik, no worries. Yeah, for anyone that's wondering, Sarvik typed in small dot lasers, so the chat bot thought it was a link, and it decided to go in and do the timeout, which for some reason also deletes all the previous chat text. I haven't quite figured that one out, so. That's right, no ammo anymore. It's not going to explode. Oh boy, this is a weird, crazy build. I've never done anything like this, chat. This is fantastically cool. This is legit awesome. Wow, we just made ourselves an assault Irby. Oh my gosh. Sarvik, thank you very much, my friend. Golly gee whiz. Dude, just holy wow, this thing is awesome. We're gonna hit that confirmation button right there. Wow. That's cool. That's cool. How much days do we have here? We have 2 days of queued repairs, 6 days, so that's 8 total, and another 9, and another 16. Ooh. So we definitely have some repairs to go. We're probably gonna be traveling pretty far. That's all right. That'll suit us just fine. Oh, chat, before we leave the system, we did talk about going into the store and buying that one piece of Panther, so the heat, I think, is okay. We'll go take a look at that here very quickly. There's a lot of pieces here that we could get, but we don't really have a lot of mechs for them. The Panther, there's one piece available. We'll pick that up. That'll get us one piece closer to another. Basically, an inferior Irby at that point, I gotta say. So, yeah, it is what it is. ERPPC, if it wasn't so pricey, we could probably throw that on there. Those things are legit dangerous as well. But what are you going to do? So that's pretty cool. We'll go back here. We'll go back to the mech bay. Take a look and see what the heat is. Oh, it's already been repaired. I think it was about 70 to 80% heat efficient on that bar, so I think it'll be fine. But if not, we'll take a look at it later. So have a good night, Sarvik. Get some sleep, my friend. And hopefully your day tomorrow is all bright and sunshine, my buddy. Oh, boy. Let's go over here to the navigation. Let's see where we're going to get going. Oh, man. I love diving into this stuff. It's legit cool. We're going to come up here and press that F1 to remove all the places that we've been. It just kind of nullifies them out just a little bit. We're actually pretty deep along the border into Cretan space, a little further away from the Outworlds Alliance than I was hoping for. that being said, the clans are now officially starting to invade up there. I think let's go look again for the half skull missions just to kind of see what we got going on. If there's anything nearby, there's a travel contract here for way too many. 31 days, ick. 20 days isn't so bad, actually. Chemicals, Comstar presence, former Star League, large population, megacity, moons, all sorts of stuff, prison planet, research, and tainted atmosphere. Interesting. We could probably do that. 90 days isn't too shabby. 22 days for pretty cheap as well. Small population though. 31 days is going to travel a while. Intersphere electronics though. Moderate population, rich in a Terran world. Ooh. Cyber Gizmo says Paris. Paris. Do we have a planet called Paris? Did I miss something? New Mendenhome. What's this one? Paris. Yeah, Paris. That could be a good one. That could be a good one. We've got a sizable amount of repairs to do though, so we'll have to balance that pretty close. Uninhabited. These ones are just really far out there. I think Paris is probably the best bet. We're staying a little bit further away from the clans. We're kind of on the border region here. We're going to see some more mechs, get some better missions. And eventually I kind of want to potentially start working my way back up or working north to kind of see what there is. Yeah, Cyrus's SLDF loot maybe, absolutely. Not that we can easily afford that per se, but that should work out well. So we're going to get in here. We're going to get stuck in with this. I think that'll work out well. It's a battlefield as well, so there's going to be a lot of mech parts as well. We could find ourselves that extra Panther piece that we need. Moons, I'm not afraid to fight on those either, so I'm really curious to kind of get some battles going on there. But let's dive on in. What does Paris have to say about itself? During the reign of the Star League, the 171st Mechanized Infantry Division of the Star League Defense Force was formed on this planet, and Fort McKittrick stands to this day as a ruined symbol of the Star League. And of course, Draconis Combine and the Federated Sons fighting each other. That's okay. And of course, local government works for me. Let's go over there. Let's go hit that travel button on the set course. And while we're traveling, I'm going to grab a quick little swig of soda here. Oh, baby.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
Good stuff. And of course, our operating expenses are rolling in. We are unfortunately discouraged. We're a few points away from that, unfortunately. But I'm not going to pay more for it. So we're going to leave it the way it is. We'll see how it rolls. Also, I did notice that the ship upgrades were complete. We're going to leave that alone for the quick moment. I want to make sure that where we're going, we're going to have missions. And if we need to, we can travel on from there if there's not that much available that makes sense. So that's always a risk, right? A new flashpoint in the new Valis system. I'm trying to remember if that is going to be an old one or something new here in the mod, because Harry has added in a few new flashpoints, which is really cool. Oh boy. Letters from home. Thanks to the modern-day miracle of the hyperpulse generator, it's mail day aboard the Argo. Crew members filter into and out of the communications room to receive messages from home. Later that evening, there's a knock at your door of your personal quarters. Upon opening the door, Deathfox slips inside and hands you a datapad. Commander, I'd already read half of this message before I realized it wasn't mine. It's addressed to Flavolicious, from a long-lost lover back home. It's a breakup letter. A torn expression creases Deathfox's face. I just don't know what to do. She would be devastated. Do I pass the letter to her, or do I keep it to myself? Oh, man. Well, we are a privateer career, and Breadbox Privateers, so we are officially sanctioned by business interests out of the Outworlds Alliance to cause havoc in the Cretan territory, as well as the Federated Sons. So beyond that, we're not pirates. We're not necessarily bad people, but, hey, praise her for considering Flavolicious' morale. Deathfox considers for a moment, then reluctantly nods and leaves your quarters. Later that week, you run into Flavolicious in the mess. She seems distracted, with dark circles under her eyes. Death Fox clearly decided the truth was more important than morale. It may take a while before Flavolacious shakes this off. At a table nearby, Death Fox catches your eye. While it was a tough call, Death Fox is clearly at peace with her decision to not delay the inevitable.
Oh, man.
That is a cold, cruel, calculated maneuver. And I actually happen to agree with it, you know? Honesty and transparency for things like that it's better in the long run, especially for sure. This sucks, though. Flavolicious having low spirits for 30 days. Womp, womp, womp. Crap. Not the best situation. Thankfully, our Urban Mech is going to be repaired and good to go. Man, our Assault Urban Mech. Oh my gosh. I never even thought to think that there would be room for twin large lasers, 2 small lasers, arm mods and stuff. Oh my gosh. It never even crossed my mind at all. That's so terrifying. That Urban Mech has an alpha of over 100 damage at range. That's crazy. And that's what? 140 alpha in close quarters? Without melee? Oh boy. Holy cow. Yang's letting us know that all the work orders are complete and we're only 4 days away from Paris. I wonder if they have an Eiffel Tower. Let's find out. Oh, baby. In chat, and ladies and gentlemen, one thing to keep in mind too, and I'll just kind of show it here once we get going, but if you are here and you've got a lot of stuff going on, just kind of shift and then click on something in your timeline up there, and it will rapidly accelerate you closer to that point. So if you've got a lot of travel going on and a lot of repairs and things like that happening, you can shift click to something further down in that queue, and it will just lickety-split, just get you to where you got to go, which is pretty awesome. It doesn't like bypass actual in-game time, but it bypasses real life time and gives you, a few seconds or minutes if you're a really, really slow computer, kind of back in your life. So it's a pretty cool feature of the mod that I like. So we're here at Paris, which is awesome. Looks like it's kind of a dust bowl down there. No worries. Let's go see what we got here in the store. Oh, buddy. Fire starter pieces, which is always good. Warhammer Whitworth piece. That's pretty nifty, but unfortunately we don't see any Panthers.
Warning, inbound raid detected.
Oh man, Data King won with the raid. Oh buddy, man, thank you very, very, very much, my friend. How are things going, dude? How's it going, DK? For those of you that don't already know, Data King 1 does a lot of streaming, fantastic stuff, whether it's going to be Mech Warrior 5, Mech Warrior Online, The Division 2, State of Decay 2, all sorts of crazy cool stuff. It's legit awesome, so super, super cool. If anyone is curious what we are playing the most recent patch for BattleTech Extended 3025 on some of the hardest difficulty settings going on. Praise the toast, Bionic Sheep says. Oh, man. So we're sitting here looking to see what we can get our hands on. Things are a little bit better in price, but still a little more pricey than I want. We'll pick up a pretty cheap flamer, plus at that, which is awesome. And more arm mods. Oh gosh, yes, please. We're gonna buy all of these. we don't even have to take a look to see what it's actually gonna cost us. We're just picking all these up. Just straight up. They're all going into the inventory. Oh man, there we go. Just like that, we're pretty close to broke again. And ladies and gentlemen in chat, if you don't already know, we have a few open slots for pilots right now. And so if you would like to get your name possibly added into the queue to be added as a pilot, please hit that follow button if you aren't already. It gets your name added into the pilot queue and the pool that we pull our pilots from. If you do want a shortcut to the very beginning of that list and secure your place as the next pilot we pick, feel free to go up there and hit that subscribe button. Oh, buddy. So that's right. Right now, all of our subscribers of the channel, those that have subscribed, are basically full-time pilots right now, and no one's died just yet. And so if you are also curious about a Deadpool, if you want to vote to see who is going to be the one that dies first, most likely, go on down below, and there is a one-page Deadpool down there, and feel free to vote away as well. Let your voice be heard by clicking that mouse button, and we'll see what happens. So over here before this, we're not going to go quite into our Mech Warriors just yet. I just want to kind of look through this. Things are rolling along pretty darn good down here. So Toast, for example, is working his way up, which is awesome. And Tug Bobo still continuing to do a lot of stuff. A lot of these individuals are slowly coming along, and as far as getting their skills up and all that fun jazz. Served Cold says, I'm turning into Bunny Man. Oh, buddy. That's all right. Bunny Man's pretty darn cool. I love HBFT_gaming, man. If you get a chance, go check him out on YouTube, or us for that matter, at TheChronicToast. All sorts of crazy cool alternative games and things like that over there, as well as a pile of Flashpoint playthroughs. Basically, if you're curious about certain missions like Tournament of Champions and stuff, I got a full crazy playthrough of that as well. But man, DK says, setting the Division 2 aside for the time being, starting to feel a little too close to reality. Going to switch it up. Oh, absolutely. I hear you. I hear you. The biggest thing that I miss inside the Division 2 is winter. I really loved that feature in the first division. I felt it really lent a lot of huge atmosphere to that. But yeah. So let's see. Where are we at? Don Zappo and Death Fox. Oh, man. Well, she's doing fantastic job in the melee locust. So we're going to do that. And we're going to come up here to Data King. And still crunching through on this stuff. We're going to try to maximize this a little bit. Sarvik focusing in again on the gunnery. We're going to keep focusing all the way up that tree. Quita's Venator. Oh, boy. We don't have a tactics pilot yet, so we're going to click on that. Flavolicious. Oh, man. I think Flav's going to probably want to get some more fours across the board, so he kind of be an all-arounder pilot as well. Data King says, yeah, the Snowdrop engine is amazing for environmental effects. Absolutely. Even on low settings, it looks so good. It looks legit so good. So let's go see who's in the hiring hall chat. We're going to hold off on hiring pilots here until after we do a mission or two. But it looks like we definitely have some pilots to hire. And so we will definitely, when we go to hire these pilots, we've got 4 open spots. We will be pulling here from our follower pool. And so if you want to make sure you're a pilot for that, make sure you click that follow button. And right now, since we already have cleared our subscriber queue, if anyone wants to jump to the beginning of that list, now's the time to get that gift sub received to your face or subscribe on your own. So for the moment, let's go see what we have for contracts. Hopefully it's good. We spent a lot of money, and we need to make some of that back. It might have been a mistake to buy all that stuff. Oh gosh, it might have been a mistake. There's not a single one skull here. Ah! Oh, man. Ah, oh boy. Oh boy. Huh, okay. That's not great, chat. We did the thing that we weren't gonna do, which is spend all our money before we saw what was actually mission-wise. Assassination, though, that could work out pretty good, and we're gonna prioritize some cash on this, so. Daddy King says, and if you're lucky, Chronic will make you a lance made of the ugliest mustachioed woman you've ever seen. Oh gosh. DK, this is entirely under your control, sir. So for those that are curious, whenever we hire a pilot, we leave all the features alone, unless, you know, like in DK's case, or, you know, whoever it may be, Served Cold or whatever, if someone says, hey, I want this feature, or this color, or this voice, or whatever, just let me know. We'll change it up. It's cool. But down here for Data King,
Yes, Commander.
the only thing that he asked and requested was a mustache. So, here you go. Problem solved. Mustache. Annette Domaksevsky. That's right, buddy. Data King 1, the mustachioed woman. I think it works well. I think it works well with the black lipstick. Straight up, looks good. So, let's go over here. Let's see what we got going on for these 1.5 skull missions. That's right, Served Cold. Oh, man. We have a lot of 1.5 skulls, which is going to be helpful. Pretty sure none of these are going to be against the Outworlds Alliance. They aren't active in the system. We're looking for straight up battles and so forth, more battles. So it's going to be a bit risky, but we can make our money back. Fingers crossed, it'll be all right. The B team actually isn't too shabby of one to try to do that, so don't judge me. Oh, man. Cyber says some serious interbreeding with bearded women. I mean, hey, whatever. If that's what people want to do, that's on them. I got no problems. People are going to do what people are going to do. As long as I'm allowed to make horrible mistakes here in BattleTech when we're playing, then I think we're going to be A-okay. We'll get along just fine. Oh, buddy. Actually, I think we're going to dive straight into the B team right off the bat. Why not? Because our slider situations that we're at right now is if we are below 1.5 million C-bills, we prioritize the slider up here to cash. And if we are above 2.5 million C-bills, we prioritize the slider all the way over here to salvage. Now, this is just going to make us even more just hated by the pirates, but they don't offer that many missions. So, what are you going to do? Oh, man, DK. DK says carnies need loving too. Oh, buddy. That's either fighting words or praise, depending where you are in the world. So, we'll leave that one here in chat and let the internet decide on their own somewhere else. Oh, buddy. So with this, we have a really good chance to get some pay here. 500,000 C-bills, putting us back into the spot that we kind of need to be in. What do we have? It looks like we're getting a Commando, a Panther, and an Ubermech. And the Ubermech has the one gunnery. Oh gosh. Oh, man. Well, with that being the case, right now, Data King is going to be our pilot. He loves the Vulcan. It's definitely his favorite mech in the game. And it's definitely the one that he just is very, very voicefully strong about, where he wants to pilot this thing. So we do it just without question. It is what it is. And if at any point in chat or anything he says, no, that's absolutely not true, he's just mistyping. Don't worry about it. It's cool. It's legit fine, you know. It's one of those dealios where, you know, you get so excited you kind of mix some of the words and letters up and you form whole new sentences. It's fine. See, like right there, he says, just hand me a slug thrower and I'll fight them on foot. See, that's just his way of saying how much he loves the Vulcan. And you know what? We're going to oblige him. It's going to work out just fine. All the gunnery, all the guts, pretty well suited for it as well. So, I think that's going to work out okay. I think that'll be fine. Guano, stubble, and pontoon. Oh, buddy. Let's hit that deploy button. Let's get on stuck in, and let's see how horribly sideways this goes. I'm going to reach down to the grab bag of voice dump, and let's see what we got going on. As I open up yet another Diet can of soda. That's right, Diet Coke, because that's all I've got in the house. Sad days. I got 2 more cans of Verner's, and, well, got to save that stuff. That stuff is, I got to import it all the way from Canada, for crying out loud. It's crazy. They don't have it out here in Utah. Oh, man, soda cans exploded. All part of the experience. What do we got down here? Ooh, we haven't used this voice in a while. Well, we're training a group of mech warriors to act as a local defense force, and we'd like you to assist in their training. There's a decommissioned pirate base that we need to take ownership of. As it's undefended, this is a perfect opportunity for our trainees to practice operating as a team in a low-risk environment. We need you to send along a single experienced mech warrior to keep an eye on them and model good behavior for them. Well, we're sending Data King 1, so we'll see. Your mileage may vary, man. This seems like the kind of setup where afterwards they'll say, air quotes, it was supposed to be undefended, end air quotes. Commander, be prepared. You got that right, buddy. Let's see what happens. Oh, man. Served Colt says doomed. That's right. Data King 1 says you've got to guts to drive this piece of trash. Oh, man. English is hard, words are difficult, and yet here we are, chat. Oh, man, right off the bat. So all we got to do is just walk in there and stand around? This job sounds like bull crap to me. I want to learn how to shoot, not stand around.
I don't know. The mission sounds good to me. I mean, I need more practice driving this thing anyway.
Let's confirm the base is undefended, Commander. Move up to this location and you should be able to get eyes on that base. Oh, there's turret pylons up there. I really hope it's undefended. This is, chat, we'll find out soon. Can we blow up some of the buildings? I don't know, Stubble.
I'm ready to fight, Commander.
That's right, DK. We are ready to fight. Cyrus says, DK, good example. Rafflecopter. That's how it goes, man. DK's like, hey now, I resemble that remark. With your amazingly good looks and your mustache? I think it's probably accurate. We'll see. So let's take a look at the battlefield that we're in right now. We are starting in a corner, so if there are for any reason going to be reinforcements, they are not going to show up on either flank, which is good for us. They're probably going to show up on any of these opposite flanks over here more often than not, 9 times out of 10. And that'll work out just fine for us. The plan here is we're going to move up, possibly try to fight from this left-hand side, Trying to get an eye of where the other turrets possibly are. We have one right here that we're aware of. Looks like there might be one here on top, another one down here, and a third one somewhere in here. Needless to say, the idea is to get out from under the guns of some of these turrets and fight them off one at once as we're able to. So, fingers crossed. So we're going to move in and rotate to the left and go clockwise around until the entire plan changes once we run into impact with the enemy. DK says, I can teach these guys a thing or two about facial hair, especially stubble. That is true. That is true. What a nickname for a chick, man. I think it's cool, but hey, to each their own and all that fun narrative. We're going to get the Abromech sprinting through the snow. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Here we go. Lickety split. Oy vey. What a slow adventure. Cyber says DK's pilot is an example of why you don't drink too much lest you wake up in bed with DK. I mean, hey, again, to each their own. If that's what you're in for, go for it. If it's not what you're up for, go find something else. I mean, it's a big, wide world, dude, and Cannabis Magistry exists as well as a million other places. So go for what you're interested in, and yeah, we'll support you no matter what. Oh, DK says, how do you think I landed Death Fox? Oh, buddy. There's the base up ahead. Looks like our employer wasn't kidding. It's empty. Well, that sucks. Can I shoot some of the buildings anyway? Huh. I'm picking up engine signatures, boss. I'm guessing those aren't friendlies, and they're headed your way.
Engines? Like mech engines?
Oh, crap. I don't want to die. Get your lance in that base, Commander, and hold out till our employer can get us some more people on the ground. Oh, man. What do we got going on? How are we going to deal with this? So they said this was empty, but we haven't necessarily gotten full eyes on yet. I've had Darius tell me point-blank range it was empty, and then turrets lit us up, which was a huge, huge pain. Guano's already up there, unfortunately. We're going to send DK up. We don't really know what we're dealing with, so we're going to work on it. And we'll go from there. Cyber says, I don't really want a girl to offer me a mustache. Oh, man. You know what? If that's fine with you, go for it. If not, just say no, man. That's perfectly A-okay. Perfectly A-okay. Gotta get up into this base. I'm assuming they're coming from over here. I'm guessing that's where they're coming from, but that's a straight up guess. So we're gonna move up into cover and not quite try to rotate as much, and we'll see kind of how this works, because it looks like the turrets are not showing up on the pylons, so we're not gonna have to deal with those, which is gonna be good. It's gonna be really relatively straightforward, I think. Maybe. We'll see. We're gonna get up here, get that base. We're gonna keep moving up. Try to get that that pontoon pilot rolling. Let's see. So we're gonna have captured the base. There we go.
You've got hostile contacts inbound.
Hostile contacts, he says. Right now we're only seeing 1 on sensors, 2 on sensors. They're either in a 3 on sensors. How much you want to bet there's gonna be a 4th one out there somewhere? And with that being the case, we're just gonna keep an eye on it.
How's it going?
I'm just gonna keep reserving. We're gonna play that game until they get a little bit closer. We're gonna reserve down as much as we can to try to force the enemy Op4 to move. And if we can do that, we're gonna be in a good position to hopefully take advantage of what they're doing. But unfortunately, they've reserved down here to the very end. So now we're gonna go and they're gonna go. Unless they have an initiative modifying mech in there somewhere, then we're all gonna go. And that still tells us a lot of information. There's not that many initiative modifying mechs at the light tonnage, so we'll see what happens.
Warning.
It could be an issue.
Inbound raid detected.
Oh man, Flavalicious. Buddy, how's it going? Thank you very, very much for the raid. Man, how's your evening going, my friend? Flav, buddy. And for those of you that don't know, Flavalicious obviously does a lot of cool streaming. Go check him out. He's been doing a lot of cool art stuff between 3D modeling, painting BattleTech, and playing all sorts of crazy video games. If you get a chance, go check him out on the side over there. It should be a lot of fun. Absolutely, really enjoy every opportunity I get when I stop by over there. He's a fun, fantastic, gracious host that gets a little bit salty, but that's all right. We love him for it no matter what he does. So, Man, oh man, he says, it was a tough raid night. Too many mofos like online at once. We were just talking about that earlier. There's a lot of people online tonight. There's a lot of people. It reminds me of kind of way back before all the craziness in the world kicked off, back in the middle of January. It's like a normal Wednesday night, you know? It's super, super cool. But yeah, if you do get a chance, go give Flav a follow. And for those of you that are just joining us and interested, here we are definitely playing BattleTech 3025, which is a mod for BattleTech by Harebrained Schemes. We're playing their most recent version on some of the hardest difficult settings. And if you would like to see your name added into the pilot pool to get your name added in as a possible pilot on our list, just go up there and hit that follow button. Follows are free. And if you would like to confirm that you're going to get your name in the next time we pick, which is after this mission, feel free to drop a subscription up there if you'd like to support the channel further. Without further ado, let's get stuck in and see what we're dealing with up here. This could be easy. This could be nothing but, assault mechs. Who knows? We're going to find out. It's not really the best situation to deal with, but we're going to work with what we can. We're going to start here at the very back with Evermech. It's not going to be in a good spot to get into Arc or basically be able to, get some good shots going on. But we're going to see. Flavalicious with the subscription. Thank you, Flav, for following again and the subscription, buddy. Oh, man. Super, super awesome, dude. Thank you very, very much. That's super, super cool. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Sub for 5 months, dude. That's awesome stuff. Thank you again, man. Thank you, dude. That's super, super awesome.
Commander.
What are we dealing with? A Wolverine? Oh no. Oh, boy. That is a fully armored Wolverine. This is not looking up, chat. This is not looking good. We're going to have to deal with it. Ooh, boy. Flav says next month we get serious. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. Ah, dude. So how'd your stream go? You end up doing some crazy cool stuff? I saw you were doing some art streaming earlier on. So what were you working on, man? Dude, every time I get a chance to just like get over there and watch it, I never regret it. It's super, super good. So you butchered a Comstar thug. Ooh, what kind of Comstar thug? Like the mech thug? Are we talking a bit more like, messy? Oh man, you can't paint white for crap. Oh, dude. No, I hear you. White is really, really difficult to paint. White pigments are some of the largest pigment sizes that you're going to run into in paint, and so they clump. They don't flow very well. And to get it to flow very well and basically get good coverage, it goes real, real thin, and it's a mess. I've got a paint mixer that I've hyped up, so it basically cuts the paint. It basically cuts the fluid inside. It's spinning so much that it creates an air pocket, and it gets a real, 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 real thin, watered down, kind of viscous. I don't know. We'll throw some more fluid-related words in there. But needless to say, I use ceramite white, and I just mix the snot out of it for about 10 minutes, and I can paint pretty smooth with it, but it requires 3 applications to get back to a normal, solid, non-see-through application, and it's a mess, but it looks good if you can get it to work, so. Flav says, the panel lines in the 3D printed model were shallow, so the wash didn't play nice. Yeah. Sometimes what you have to do is take out an X-Acto knife carefully, because uncarefully causes problems, and then you get red on your model, which isn't cool. And basically, you can go in and kind of deepen those down a little bit. Alternatively, you can go in after you prime, if you prime in gray or white, you can go in sometimes with like a darker color, like a darker gray or a darker black paint, and just paint those lines darker, so that when you actually do get in there and overpaint with your white or your lighter colors, again, it'll take a few layers, but you get an artificial darkness that kind of goes through around those creases, which kind of helps as well. It's an extra tip. It's a pain in the butt to do. It takes a long time, but it's an extra way that you can kind of get in there and make that work too. So, but ladies and gents, if you are interested in following painting stuff, definitely go check out Flav. Fantastic, fantastic dude. A lot of cool stuff. The skill is really, really phenomenal. I really, really enjoy watching it. And if you're curious, we're going to try our hands at following in Flav's footsteps here closer to Christmas this year. So at the end of 2020, start painting up some of our own stuff, whether it's Monster Apocalypse minis or BattleTech miniatures or bolt action stuff. So we'll see how that rolls. But in the meantime, you're here to watch us thrash battle mechs and make horrible decisions and try to dig ourselves out of the holes that we find ourselves in. So let's get into it. Oh, man. Seriously, a full Wolverine. Oh, man. Oh, buddy. Absolutely no worries, man. Yeah, Flav's got a relatively newborn kiddo in the background, so even more so, a super, super cool dude. And I'm so grateful that he's able to spend time with us here in the community, and it definitely it's a much better place for it. Man, so I'm really scared to get close to these guys. I don't even know what they are now. Let's come up here and fight this mech from cover. Let's spread out a little bit, I guess, with Data King and the Vulcan and our large laser. Just get a shot in. We miss, of course. Man, DK, you're not a huge fan of shooting that large laser, but I think it might be probably actually have to do with your absolute love for the Vulcan. So there's a fourth mech contact back there that does not appear to be an LRM, whether it's a mech or a vehicle, because it's not shooting us. That's a plus right there. That's A-okay.
I'm here.
Can we get stubble up here on top? We can. And we're going to twist to the right as much as possible to protect that right arm with that AC-10. And get up here and get a pot shot at this Wolverine. 56% chance to hit.
Got it, Commander.
And there we go. Oh, gosh. Ladies and gents, I actually misspoke. That was... I don't think that was the Irby, was it? Was that the Panther? That was the Panther with the PPC. Not too shabby right there. Big, solid hit on the torso. And half the armor is gone. Guano with the Commando. Rolling up the point-blank range to get those SRM-10s rolling on out if we can. Can we make this work? We're spreading the damage out a little bit. Finally got this pilot up to the unsettled status, which means they're likely going to start making panic rolls here at some point if we can keep the pressure up. So fingers crossed. Oh boy, what is it? It's a Wasp 1K. Okay. That's bringing down the panic levels. It's bringing down the concern just a wee little tiny eensy beensy bit. Wasps are not the most powerful thing in the world, but a medium laser in your backside multiple times will give you grief. It will cause problems, and it will probably make your mech explode, especially if we're dealing with other lights. So we'll have to keep an eye on that, but definitely this Wolverine with this AC-5 it's going to be the biggest threat that we got to deal with right now. We're going to move up here with the Urban Mech and get that AC-10 rolling. 72% chance to hit with a one gunnery skill pilot.
Confirmed.
And we do damage. Golly gee whiz. Holy wah. Nice. Looks like that mech or whatever is still backing up over there. Still not getting shots in on us, even though they can definitely see us for sure.
I'm receiving you.
So we're going to get a little bit closer with the Panther. Sneaking closer and closer from tree to tree. 76% chance to hit, and we finally are within range of our SRM-4s.
Got it, Commander.
So there we go, and got a couple missile hits as well. Ooh, and a head hit. Stubble showing them how it's done. 6 internal damage left on that mech piece. Golly gee whiz, that is fantastically good.
Yes.
We're going to have Guano come up in the near point-blank range. Let's see, here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Leg is opened up, more damage to the torsos, and we destroyed ourselves a jump jet. Keeping the pressure, and there they are. They are finally panicked, but they are not yet bailing. Are they going to run or just reposition? They're running. They want nothing to do with us, and that's all right with me. Sheriff Cold says they fear the DK stash, and DK says as well they should. Absolutely, man. Any individual, man or woman with a mustache, is an individual on a mission. So we're going to come up here a little bit on this side. We're going to take that Vulcan a little bit closer, actually. And, yeah. We're going to get out into the open with DK, Mustache leading the way. And we're going to continue to wreck face on this Wolverine. 6 internal left on the head. That's fantastically cool. They are panicked, and they're not bailing. They are sticking around, it looks like. So what are we dealing with here? We got a Wasp rolling up over here. Kind of shoot us in the sides, it looks like. Getting that machine gun rolling. Really kind of wondering why these two enemy mechs are skylining themselves here. Normally, I'd say they're trying to hold us down so their friendly allies can get up here and assist, but they haven't made much of a maneuver to actually get up there and do much of that stuff. So, you know, your mileage is going to vary, it sounds like. We're going to get up here and again kind of hang out here on this right-hand side and focus once more. Bazap and more rolling in. still panicked, more damage going inside, and they're still making their panic rolls. And ladies and gents, oh gosh, the Panther 9R. Oh, we got lucky with that. One of those PPC hits is going to eliminate Guano. And chat, last time we had Guano in a mission, his mech blew up. We thought he was going to be dead. 130 days. 130 days recovery time. And yet here he is. So Guano as a pilot actually was relatively impressed by, I gotta say. The Commando does a lot of work. I really love the balance of it here in BEX3025. You can't just ignore it because it's a dangerous 20-ton mech. It's a really relatively good start, which is cool. We're going to have him come up here into point-blank range and fire away. On the rear attack, looks like we're finally getting through some of that back armor. And we're going to have Pontoon work on this side a little bit, pivot to the right,
Confirmed.
protect that right AC-10. Get up here and fire away with a 62% chance to hit.
Roger that.
Oh, man, there it is. Panic status continues. Oh, boy, one gunnery for sure. Doesn't really seem to make much of a difference at this stage. And we are keeping the pressure up on the Wolverine so much so that it is continuing to panic and run away. It does not want to fight us right now. So we're going to have DK kind of come up here, peek up from down on the bottom side of the cliff, and just basically say, "Heyo, what are you up to, buddy? Because I think we're about ready to get acquainted." Bazap. Oh, yeah. There it is. More damage rolling in. Oh, wow. Oh, gosh. What was that? That's probably an Irby back there. That looked like a solid AC-10 round. Not good. Not good at all. And, ooh, Guano is already in a really, really bad spot.
Damage critical.
Ooh, the Panther's rolling around too. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. The front side is open. The back side is open. Yep, I'd be a little stressed too if I was Guano.
Orders.
So we're going to roll down here on the bottom side, just where it's a little bit more safe. That's right, served cold. Hashtag save Guano. Save Guano. We're trying to get our ammo count down so we don't dynamite when, not if that gets critted. But you lot know how that usually goes. It's not going to be great. We're going to get up here with our Panther and get some more shots again coming in on this Wolverine. And we hit with one missile, it looks like. The panic status is still kicking in. And Pontoon's going to get nearly at point-blank range, enough to get not quite that small laser rolling in.
Affirmative.
And we miss! The first miss of Pontoon this time around. Apparently he's better at long range no matter how you roll around with it. Oh, man, and the Wolverine is backing up, trying to get covering fire from his Panther buddy. And they're trying to draw us back out into the open. And thankfully, it's not working out so well for him. So we're going to come up here into the cover of the forest, melee this mech,
Location
and
confirmed.
hopefully that'll be enough to either panic out or just outright destroy this Wolverine. Headbutt for the win. DK doing the did. Doing the dirge, the diddy, the diligence. One of those words. Oh, man, doing the deed. That's right. And it's still in one piece. Wow. So right now, we're going to try to keep Guano alive if we can. We're going to keep backing up. We're going to keep firing at this Wasp. Maybe we can do enough damage. Probably not. Yeah, unfortunately, not enough. The enemy is going to roll around. They're getting a little bit closer. Do we know what they are yet? It's still just an AC-10, I believe. This is probably an Urban Mech way on the backside.
Yes, Commander.
Pontoon. Will this be enough? I think it will just barely be able to get the small laser in. Here we go.
Fire an owl.
Boom! Damage rolling in. Still panic. There's not much armor left on that Griffin, and it's still holding out. Our Wasp is unfortunately coming back to shoot Guano on the backside. Oh, boy. Guano is pantsless. There is no armor down there. Oh, that sounds like a very bad situation to be in for sure. We're going to jump up here, possibly. We got a good spot. I'm looking for a good spot here to make sure that we get both of these chevrons, these little orange chevrons, to make sure we're in the optimum range band for all of our weaponry. We're going to get right here. We're going to go for it. 71% and 66% effectively. Bazap, we do hit with the missiles. Left torso, left arm destroyed. And there they go. Bam, they say. Oh, baby. Who said an SRM4 and a Panther doesn't do work? Oh, that's right. And just like that, that Panther has fallen back to get the support of the Urban-Mech, leaving its commando? No, leaving its a Wasp counterpart to kind of just bail out on its own over here. And so we're going to come back out of that line of fire down here and try to finish off this Wasp if we can. And we do get some structure exposed, doing some damage, some really, really good solid hits. And just like that, Guano improves to confident, man. He's pretty sure of himself in the situation, it looks like. That's a good place to be. We're going to roll up here. We can't quite get to the back arc, but that's all right. We're going to unload all the damage we can into the side and leg of that mech. DK says, no pants is best pants. I mean, I would normally argue, but I'm also wearing kickwear right now, which are the size of about 4 pants, and they're legit super comfortable. So, if anyone's curious, K-I-K wear, W-E-A-R. Legit good clothing, super comfy, crazy from the 90s style, kind of that skateboarder look, when it got to the point where you couldn't actually skateboard in the clothes, but it looked cool. Yeah, legit awesome stuff.
Commander?
We're going to have our Urban Mech continue to move forward, get eyes on to the Wasp as well as the Panther. Really not a good chance to hit, but we're going to use a little precision strike up here to try to improve that number to 47. Here we go.
Copy that,
Pontoon getting the hit on the CT. Oh, baby. Oh, man.
Orders?
And we're going to have Stubble kind of round up to the top here as well with the PPC and the SRM4s. Can we make this count? We got a good chance to hit.
Acknowledge.
And we do, and we do. Finally, that Panther is unsettled. He's getting shot in the woods, or her. We don't know. And looks like it's going to move forward to engage rather than continue to fall back and hide. That tactic does not appear to be working because we are still landing a lot of hits on that mech. And so that's a good place to be. Yeah, so we're going to roll up here near point blank range with the Vulcan and getting those small lasers rolling in as well.
Roger.
Bazap, bazap, bazap. Oh, yeah. We're not quite through the armor, but we are getting real close to opening up into that internal stuff, which is going to be pretty cool. So, can we do this? Is that going to work? The chevrons are pretty okay. Not the best, but we're going to roll for it. And we still hit with the PPC. Right torso, right arm destroyed. That is going to be a pilot injury for sure. Stubble showing them how it's done. Showing the boys what's got to move. Oh, man, the Urban Mech. Oh, gosh. Oh, Guano. Oh, Guano. Oh, boy, panic level critical. I would be terrified as well. A wild Urban Mech appears on the top end and just dynamites everything. Oh, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, buddy. That's not good. That's not good at all. Wow. Guano's got 9 on the backside, 9 on the front side. Doesn't even have barely 20 internal structure between the front and back of that mech. Ooh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Not good. Thankfully, we got this enemy Panther down to only an SRM4. So that's definitely going to be helpful. What do we do? This right here is 37. 47. Not really a good chance to hit. We're going to jump up here, or just move up here, I should say. We're going to try to put more pressure back on the Panther. Oh, talk about pressure. Left torso destroyed as well as the left arm. That is 2 enemy injuries on that pilot up there, pilot injuries, and it is down to a walking stick status, kicking to the internal damage on our own Panther. Not ideal, but is that going to be enough? It is basically effectively a free kill.
Commander.
And so in the meantime, we're going to come up here with DK and see if we can't save Guano by getting some shots in up here. The large laser and some small lasers. Apparently, the small lasers just kind of bounce off that curved carapace for that Urban Mech. It is backing up, though, chat. It is backing up, and it is not shooting at Guano. It is going for some other mechs. So Guano lives for another day, it looks like.
Standing by.
Oh, buddy. We're going to have, it looks like, yeah, there we go. We're going to have Stubble and the Panther. We're going to have her come down here and come up here and shoot with the PPC and SRM4. Bazap, CT destroyed. Stubble showing them how it's done.
Mech destroyed.
Shooting enemy mechs is just as good as shooting buildings. There's nothing wrong with that. Wasp is getting up. Oh, gosh. Is going for Guano in the commando and thankfully misses. So now we just have to make the decision. Do we go for the Wasp or we do go for the Urban Mech? We're going to have Guano continue to get up here and work this angle as much as possible with the remaining ammunition he's got. doing some damage in here. Looks like DK did get a head hit on that Urban which is pretty darn cool.
Waiting for orders.
We're gonna have Pontoon move a little bit over here. Maybe jump a little bit, possibly. DFA is not a really good option there, it looks like. So I guess we're just gonna leave it right here, jump a little bit, 1 hex closer to get a few more evasion pips, and we're gonna take a shot.
Taking the shot.
Ooh, there it is, into the torso at 37% chance to hit. Not too shabby. And definitely you're gonna miss the shots that you never ever take. And this is a good example of how that works out sometimes, and you go for the shot regardless. From point blank range, we're not talking about from downtown. Here comes Data King 1 at the Urban still getting a few misses and doing some work. Guano's improved. Nice. Delicious, delicious soda. Guano has improved distress. That's a good thing. So we're gonna have Guano continue to roll down here in this flank, and from cover, shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot and fire away. Ooh, and now the enemy Urban Mech is stressed. That's gonna work out for us just fine. Ladies and gents, we should have this mission. All things considered. Oh gosh! Oh, I just had to say it. I had to say it. Guano! Oh man. Will he make it out alive again? Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, that's not good, chat. F's in chat for Guano. That's the second time in 2 missions he's kicked it. Now we get to see if he comes back and makes it out. He's got a penchant for doing that, at least with 1 out of 1 data points. Yeah, that's right. Data King's going, no! Oh, man.
Yes, Commander.
And we also found out that Stubble really didn't care much about Guano. She's just kind of like, whatever. Where's more mechs, you know?
Roger that.
We're going to go up here and get some shots on this Wasp. Oh, boy, Stubble getting a CT incapacitation. Doing some work with that Panther. That is a solid sniping mech right there.
Commander.
And we're going to have our own Urban Mech with Pontoon roll around the corner. Urby on Urby action. Can this get any more crazy than it is? The answer is probably yes. But we do actually get the shot landed, and that pilot bails on out. Having no enemy lance mates available, it's just going to say, nope, I'm good. Darius says the dropship is inbound for Landon. Oh boy, chat. Take your bets. Did Guano make it out alive? Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, that certainly was an experience. Darius, I think we should get hazard pay for this kind of mission. Stow it, Meyer. It all worked out fine, and we get paid. That's right, buddy. Oh, man. Guano. Here we are crying about splattered Guano, man. What the crazy ironies are. Look at that. 500,000 C-bills. That's not too shabby at all. And, ladies and gents, he does it again. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Guano lives again. Another commando shot out from under him. Second time around, he survives. That is another 132 days in the med bay. Oh, wow. That's 262 days so far that Guano as a character has spent in the med bay since we started playing. Wow. Holy crap, man. Holy wow. That's inconceivable. Just, shiza, that's crazy. Wow. Wow. Data King says Guano is immortal. He's more machine than man now, twisted and evil. Served Cold says, proving yet again that you can't get rid of Guano. That's right, man. Crap just sticks around, dude. Let me tell you what. Wow, that's cool. That's legit cool. And of course, we didn't get anything crazy. We had Pick 0 get 3. And we got some more, actually, it looks like, which is pretty nice. Pretty spiffy. Medium laser, some SRM ammo. Not too bad. The C-bills are a huge, nice payout. I think it puts us at roughly 1.3 million C-bills in the bank, which is pretty cool. I will take that for sure. Man, that was unexpected. That was just crazily unexpected. Wow. I mean, I gotta be basically just aggressive with that commando, because if it survives, it can dish out a lot of punishment. But unfortunately, you know, 2 destroyed commandos, 2 alive guanos. Who knows? We'll see how that rolls. What would be really cool, and Harry, if you're out there watching or you get the opportunity to listen to this, if we could find ourselves having guano and stubble and stuff like that, those pilots actually show up as pilots we can hire. That would be really, really cool. I think that'd be a nice little tiny character mod. That should be a lot of fun. That'd be neat. All right, let's go to the mech bay, ladies and gents, because we have some repairs ahead of us for sure. Actually, that's right. They weren't any of our mechs. DK kept the Vulcan in one piece, so we're ready to drop into the next big mission. Served Cold says, all right, I got to get some sleep. You streaming BTR on Sunday? I am absolutely streaming on Sunday. And if everything goes as planned, the next time I stream on Sunday, which is going to be the 6th, I believe, the 7th. Correct me if I'm wrong. We'll be streaming the inaugural initial release of BattleTech Revised, the 4th major mod pack coming to the BattleTech community. So, should be a lot of fun. I've been doing some work with Don Zappo and Edmund and Vengefire and the team over there. So I'm excited to see what people have to, say and think about some of the crazy cool Easter eggs that are in there. But should be a blast. So, all right, Serve, definitely we'll catch you on Sunday for sure. Have a good one, my friend, and we'll see you on the flip side, bud. All right. Oh, buddy. Oh, man. What do we got for missions? What do we got for contracts available here? Data King says, same with the guys from the Raven Flashpoint. Absolutely. Yeah, because absolutely. Those guys and gals are awesome. They're legit super, super cool. Sorry, I chowed down on a really, really spicy Tombstone pizza. I put a little bit too much, I think, Creole seasoning on it, and it's good. Whoo! It's hot. Oh boy. Making an already good frozen pizza better. Oh yeah. What do we have happening here? We're definitely not going to take this one unless we are going to be in a position to go for salvage parts. It's just not going to pay out well enough for what we're likely going to want to tackle just yet. What are some other 1.5 skull missions that we could do? Mopping up is a straight up battle. It pays relatively well. I'm kind of thinking we want to take that one. This could go really, really bad though. It's for the Cretans. So it's basically working for Bob, more or less. And it looks like it's going up against a Pirate Lance. We're going to piss them off even more. It is what it is. But let's go hit that negotiation button. Because we are below our 1.3 million C-bills small lower hand threshold, kind of our own house rule. We're going to bump the slider up a little bit. Again, looking for 500,000 C-bills. Pick 0, get 2. That's all right. We need the C-bills. We need the monies. And I'm going to hit that accept button. Let's see what we got. Data King, no worries, man. You don't have to worry about piloting that Vulcan right now. You're a little bit tuckered out. We'll leave you in over here. It's all right. We'll get our fire starter in our Urban with twin large lasers, twin small lasers, and an arm mod. Golly gee whiz. Sarvik, man, this was a fantastic idea. I didn't even realize you could do this. We made a miniature Panther, is what we did. We just made a miniature Panther build. This is ridiculously crazy. We're going to pull down the Locust right there, the melee Locust, again with an arm mod and a melee gyro on board as well. Got that melee damage boosted up. We're going to throw Death Fox down into that mech. She's doing fantastic with it. I think it's pretty much the only one that she's ever piloted. And she's getting a good amount of proficiency with it as well, which is super, super cool. So, for example, Mech Mastery, bonus when piloting mechs, reduced fatigue is the Locust, which is pretty, pretty cool. Nicely, nicely done. She's also a drunk, so there is that. And she's also honest, so she's an honest drunk. What are you going to do? It is what it is. Data King is a chameleon, apparently. Oh, he's spent time in a chameleon. Interesting. Interesting. Who do you want to put down here in these things? I guess we're going to put Sarvik down here in the Urban Mech. He helped us come up with that crazy idea and build it up. So, yeah, let's roll for it. It should be fun. Who else do we have that's a really good gunnery pilot? It's a mix here between Mr. Moon Prime, Oh, buddy. With a really good bulwark ability. Or Flavolicious. I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring Flavolicious down here to the fire starter so we can get in there and just smash it up. Punch and crunch and daka all day long. And we're going to have Mr. Moon Primed himself come over here to the Vulcan for the Breadbox Privateers. Oh, buddy. Let's hit the deploy button. Let's see how sideways this goes. If it goes crazy, my guess and my fear is that it probably will. But there's only one way to find out, chat. That's to dive on in. Now I'm going to reach down here into the grab bag of voicedom. Grab myself a voice we haven't used in just a little tiny wee bit. Some people, they call me the Viceroy of Voices over on YouTube, and that's all right. Because it's what we do. Oh, yeah, man. Look at that beautiful, beautiful nighttime sky. We're on the dark side of the planet. There are no cities down here. Man, look at that. Just orange and yellow. So gorgeous. We're still trying to destroy enemy units. 1.5 skulls. Getting a good paycheck out of it as well. After a recent skirmish with our forces, the surviving units of a pirate lance escaped the battlefield. We believe they've managed to partially repair their mechs, and that means they're a loose end that the Draconis Combine would like to see tied off permanently. Track down these survivors and finish them for good, if you get my drift. A partial lance of damaged mechs doesn't sound too bad, Commander. If we're able to bring them down mostly intact, this could mean excellent salvage opportunities. Oh, buddy. Let's get stuck in. What's the worst that could happen, right? What's the worst that could happen? It'll be fine. This is the last known position of the enemy lance, Commander. Advance, get eyes on them. Let's see how badly damaged they really are. Good hunting, Commander. Olivier out. Well, we are not in a corner on that side or this side. So what that means is if there are going to be reinforcements, either flank or the opposite side over there is likely going to be the case where that happens. Oh, boy. Out in the open, which is actually pretty cool, I gotta say. That's actually a really, really nice change of pace. Wow, this actually map goes quite a ways. Looks like the road just kind of dead ends up there. That's not ideal. But, got some overpasses, some cool stuff. This is a nifty little tiny map. I like it. Well, let's push up straight along the road to get as much speed as possible, front towards the enemy. Let's see what we find. And if we need to, well, we're just going to just smash headfirst straight into them and see if our first attack can't break their defense. We'll work on from that. Screaming up all the way. Oh no. Oh, man. It's a hunchback. It's a hunchback. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna kick it. Oh, man. It's the AC-20 Hunchy. I mean, it's down 50% on armor. Chat. Yeah. This is not ideal. This is not ideal at all, for sure.
Standing by.
Oh, buddy. Oh, man.
Position confirmed.
We're gonna bring
On my
Death
way.
Fox up here into cover. Looks like there's a Phoenix Hawk backing up this hunchback. There's a third unit out here somewhere, too. Oh, over on our left side over here. Well, that's not good.
Waiting for orders.
Can Sarvik get any shots on this stuff? The answer is it looks like no. So we're going to have Sarvik sprint up the road as fast as his little legs will carry him.
Okay, throttle up.
And, ooh, boy.
What's up, boss?
We're going to have Death Fox.
Commander.
Ooh, we're going to come investigate. What are you? A second Phoenix Hawk. So there are 2 Phoenix Hawks and a Hunchy. Interesting. We'll hit that brace button with Death Fox and see what they decide to do. Hopefully we can reserve down and they'll go. Oh gosh, here comes the Phoenix Hawk straight into the fray. Shooting us while we're on the road and traveling. Not good for us.
Yeah?
Moon Prime, let's get up here and melee the snot out of this Phoenix Hawk. Go get him, buddy. Aw, yeah. Boom! Structure exposed. Gotta get the shots in. There it is. There we go. In comes the other Phoenix Hawk. Oh, man. Getting some shots over here onto the Locust. I think we're going to break out and try to take out this Hunchy as soon as possible. Large lasers and stuff are really, really dangerous. These mechs are definitely going to get hot. But, man, we got to wait for that Hunchy to get closer so we can dogpile it. That AC-20 has to go. Oh, boy. Thankfully, it missed. Thankfully. Whew. Whew. Oh, man. All right. Flavalicious with the fire starter. We're gonna move up there. Bazap with 2 medium lasers. We missed with one. We hit with one. It looks like it went straight to the CT, which is pretty cool. That's gonna be helpful. Death Fox not really easily able to get in there. We're gonna have Flav have her continue to move up here, and we're gonna keep pressure on the front side to try to get the most possible best access to smash on that AC-20. The melee went in. The machine guns are dacking along. We're getting some damage up there. It is open, and the AC-20 is crit. It will be harder for it to shoot us with it, which is admittedly really, really useful right now. We're going to have Sarvik come up here with our inaugural running of the twin large laser urban mech. Golly gee whiz.
Taking the shot.
I love it. I love it so much already. Oh my gosh. This thing's amazing. Urban mechs for days, dude. Wow.
Standing by.
And we're going to have Death Fox roll all the way over here, I think, just within range of our triple small lasers. Bazap, bazap, bazap. There it is. Wow. All the armor's pulled off on the Hunchy. Unfortunately for us, it's still in one piece. And Moon's getting ripped open on the backside. Not good. Not good at all.
Armor's melting off.
We're going to have Moon Prime break cover, pivot to the right. And again, we're showing our backside. We're not in cover anymore, but we're going to try to do our best. Do enough damage to force this Hunchy to have problems. We missed with the large laser and only hit with one small laser. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all, man. Oh, no. Just like that, the backside is opened up. Crap. Crap. Where's the Hunchy going? It's running. It's scared of us. That's right. Run. Run, you hunchback. Oh, buddy. We're going to have Death Fox come up here and harry this mech again from the front side, trying to get the best opportunity to get that torso rolled off. There we go. Melee Locust destroying the left arm of the hunchback. Triple lasers rolling on in. Ooh, injury avoided. Not too shabby. We're going to have Flavalicious come up here with a punch and crunch, baby. Working on this side and continuing to dig our way through the mech. Trying to avoid the back armor if we can, just because it exists. And we'll see. Here we go, Flav. Oh, man. Boom. Solid internal damage. Heatsink destroyed. All the Dak is rolling in. AC-20 ammunition explodes the left torso. That is a pilot injury, and they're done. Oof. As Tug Boba says on his channel, they're gone. They're bailing on out towards the stratosphere. Oh, man. That mech just got toasted. That's right. And now there is just 2 Phoenix Hawks.
Yes.
And a very angry Sarvik. We're going to go to point blank range to see if we can't get our small lasers rolling. 80 across the board and a little bit less. Yeah, sure, we'll do this. Wow, oh my gosh. This urban mech is just a murder bot. Holy cow. I love it. I love it so much. I've got my new urban mech build. This thing is crazy. This is so cool. This is not cool because DK is getting lit up with 13 on the backside. Oh, man. Actually, that's Moon. Moon, hang in there, man. Oh, how about we just back up? How about we do that? Yeah, let's just back up. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. This is fine. Oh, man. Oh, wow. 13 internal left on the backside. That is not good. Not good at all. They're going after Death Fox over there and the Locust. It's not really going to work out well for him. I gotta be honest. And as a result, we're going to have Death Fox roll up here and smash into this Phoenix Hawk on the backside. We got that melee mod for extra damage. So there it is, 20 instead of 15. Triple lasers coming in. Ooh, a lot of armor pulled off on that. Not too shabby at all. We're going to have Flaveless just come over here and try to crunch on the exact same one. Out of cover, it's fine. Not the end of the world. Not a big deal. Oh, and we miss with the melee. Right leg destroyed, and down it goes. That is going to be a pilot injury for sure. Oh, yeah, man. We're going to have the murder bot of Sarvik roll up to point blank range. Oh, man. Oh, man. Avert your eyes, kids. Avert your eyes. Oh, buddy. Oh, wow. Pilot head hit as well.
Heavy damage.
This is the way to run an urban mech, man. Golly gee whiz. This is just crazy, crazy brutal. Wow. Forget the R90. This thing is cool. Wow.
Standing by.
Urban Mech R60 is best mech ever. Again, I really want to get close, but I don't want to get and run afoul of them jumping behind us and just we're deleting our mech. We're going to keep coming up here, and we're going to go for the headshot. Why not? Doing some damage. And there we go. Forcing them to bail on out. Panic level critical. I think we're definitely going to take that. Moon is getting his first kill. Oh, buddy. Sarvik. We're going to turn around, and we're going to shoot again. Getting a little bit hot, so we're going to turn off one of our large lasers.
Roger.
Bazap, bazap, bazap. There we go. Not too shabby.
Good to go.
Filet-valicious punch and crunch, buddy. Get on in there, my friend.
Putting my weight into it.
Oh, structure exposed. Wow. Oh, man. Torso is opened up on that Phoenix Hawk. That is definitely going to give us an option and vector and an avenue to get in there and do some work. Death Fox rolling in, doing 20 internal damage. Triple Slazer threat coming on up. Bada bing, bada boom. Not too shabby. Where's that Phoenix Hawk going? Apparently it's shooting at our own fire starter. It does not like that very much. And unfortunately, our fire starter is immediately... Oh, actually, correction. That is going to be our Locust that just got opened up. Oh, and that's not ideal. We're going to venture a little bit closer with Moon and hit with that large laser. There we go. Left arm finally pulled off that mech. I would have preferred the right one. It's got the large laser on it. But right now, we just got to battle ball up and surround this Phoenix Hawk. And we should have this mission basically wrapped up in the bag. Here we go with Death Fox. Again, going in for the melee action. Left torso destroyed. Pilot injury for sure. In comes the Slazer threat. Not bad. And stressed. We're going to have Sarvik kind of come up here for the melee action. Let's go get him, buddy. Melee urban mech. Boom. And a lot of extra stability damage rolling in as well. Oh, man. Bazap, bazap, and there it is. Sarvik getting the last and final kill with the triple large laser, dual small laser, melee modded urban mech. It is the assault trash can, complete with a whole host of reloads. Hey, Tug Boba with the sunglasses for the Burnt Toast Brigade Bender. Bite my shiny metal toaster. How's it going, man? This transcode is killing you. Oh, man, I'm so sorry to hear that, dude. Are you locked at 720? That's a huge bummer, buddy. Man, I wish there was something I could do on my end to kind of fix that up and make that a little bit better. I'm streaming at 2500 bitrate, so yeah. Tug says, yep, same for his channel earlier. Boat and internet dirt like 720p. Ugh. Ick, ick, ick. Yeah, it's a bummer you couldn't like you used to be able to do with the old YouTube videos back in the day. Start it, pause it, walk away for half an hour, let it buffer, and then just watch it. You know, it'd be cool if you could do that for Twitch, but I know why they don't do that. But it's a lot of extra server load for them on their side. But that'd be cool. It'd be cool if you could do it. One thing is, I'm curious, Tug, is how far back do clips go? Because you could potentially, at this point, I've been streaming for just over 2.5 hours right now. You could try to clip something, even if you don't publish it. And I think with the clip, you can then go back and watch the full thing. I don't know if it's already going to be available to watch, but you could then go in and watch uninterrupted and basically be not that far behind. So could be something. Could be something to do. Who knows? Yeah, man. Dude, Tug, thank you very much for stopping on by, buddy. And it's really, really good to see you. For those of you that don't already know, Tug Boba does a lot of streaming as well, whether it's going to be MechWarrior 5, MechWarrior Online, A few other really cool, fantastic, unique games that are out that he's been able to get his hands on and check them out, which is pretty cool. What is the name of that cool game that you were playing, Tug, that has all the ink art and stuff that fights? It's pretty awesome. Yeah, DK says clips only go back 90 seconds, I think for sure. But once you publish it and you click on that clip, it usually gives you the option to then watch the full stream. And I'm curious if it'll then allow you to watch right back to the beginning of the stream. I don't know. It's an idea that I haven't tried yet, and I'll probably have to try to do that tonight or something and just see what happens. Maybe it's a way to kind of minimize that. Still get your chronic toast fix tonight without having to wait, a little while longer, right? Oh man, so Darius says we're good to go. Things are working out all right. What do we have here? What do we have going on? 500,000 C-bills. That's a nice little chunk of change. And everyone's generally good to go. No one's hurt. And we got an AC-20. Womp womp. None of this other crazy cool stuff, but we got an AC-20. We have one of those now, which is nice. So, and some more medium lasers. Should probably start looking at shifts, click, selling some of those if we can. But we'll deal with that next time, so no worries. Next time we're at a store, that is. I'm curious. I'm really curious to see what it's going to take to get our mechs repaired. I'd like to dive into some more missions. We've been making bank. We've been getting, again, really relatively lucky here. Doing some of this cool mission work here. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed it works out all right. Let's go over to the mech bay. What is it going to take to fix our mechs up? Again, we have to refit this mech over here. Looks like we lost another heatsink. It's a good thing that we have some of those. We could put some melee mods in. We legit could do that. We picked up a lot of them. We just literally spent a lot of money on this stuff. 1 ton. Wow. For 40 melee stability damage. Stability damage, this is 40 melee damage of 2 tons. That's not too shabby. 50 melee stability damage as well. So we'll definitely be able to put this into some mechs. The melee damage, I really want to stick it into something. I don't know. I've got some crazy ideas, but it's not going to involve the Vulcan, I don't think. We'll get this back into action. We'll get that confirmed up. Looks like it's going to be 2 days to repair that. We just have to repair the melee locust, but before we decide to do that, we're going to take a quick gander here. We're going to pull out this half-ton right here, and we are going to pull in 40 melee damage. 1.5 tons overweight. That's a lot of weight to drop. I don't think it's going to work out in a favorable amount. One shot on this thing and it blows up. But this would be 55 melee damage if you hit, but unfortunately you're likely going to have to lose a lot of the small lasers to make that work. So we do have +5 melee damage here, which is nice. That right there's only a half ton. All of these over here are a full ton for stability damage, which is not bad. It's legit not bad, but those are going to be a little bit too big just to quite stick on this chassis. If we could find ourselves a +10 melee damage, I would definitely put that on here. I think that would work out relatively well, which is cool. So we're just going to repair this. It'll be fine with the confirm button. And it looks like we'll have 3 days total time on how that would work. DK says 0 gun, all melee locust would be hilarious. We could do that. It would be a 55 damage melee locust. That being said, I do like the redundancy of the 3 small lasers. That's potentially 60 damage. And if we can augment that basically with a melee small laser, which is your 15 damage plus the 5 from the melee mod, this locust has the chance of, in the open, dealing, while keeping max evasion pips, 80 damage. That's 80 damage alpha strike, effectively, including melee, from a locust. I mean, that's impressive, for a 1v especially. You could get in there with your locust 1E and kind of tweak it up to do some more damage for sure, but this is one where I've been pretty impressed. Ooh, DK says, I still like the AC2 locust idea as well. That could be pretty cool. The issue is AC2s are 6 tons. Oh, man. We have 3 tons right now of weapons. And yeah, you would have no armor for sure. Ugh, I don't know. One of these days, maybe. we'll see how that rolls. In BattleTech Revised, you can definitely do that. They've changed and messed with the tonnages a little bit on the weapons. So there's some interesting things you can do. But there's also a lot more restrictions in unique and interesting ways to add to the gameplay. So we'll see. We'll see. The next time we stream will definitely be on Sunday, where we're diving into BattleTech Revised, which will be our kind of inaugural look at it. It should be a lot of fun. It should be an absolute blast. But we'll leave that locust there for now. We've got 3 days to put back on the clock. We will definitely do that coming up here on day 1, day 2, and day 3. Oh, buddy. And just like that, Data King 1 is back in the game. What do we have here for contracts? Let's go and take a look. Let's see what we got. Have they rolled around at all? Doesn't look like they necessarily have. Maybe they have, but I'm not convinced. We still have the assassination one down here. It isn't going to pay that much, but not too bad. We have a spoiler as well. This one pays pretty good. Oh, man. I'm thinking we should probably at least try to tackle this. The payouts are going to be good. We're going to be taking this kind of middle of the road, but that's all right. Who is this against? Against local government, and it's for the Federated Suns, so that's not too shabby. Just under 500,000 Seabills. Pick one, get 6. Yeah, let's dive on into this. Let's see what we can do. Moon Prime, Filet-Valicious, and Death Fox are a little bit tuckered out, it looks like. Data King 1 is back in the action, going into the Vulcan, most probably. We're going to have Garrison coming over here into the Firestarter. Need to get Garrison built and bulked back on up for sure. And, let's see. We haven't run with Tanja in a while just yet, so... Actually, we're going to put Garrison down here in the Locust. We're going to put Tanja Falcon back over here into the Firestarter. And we'll see what happens. Actually, you know what? We're going to put Tug in there. We're going to put Tug down here into the Locust. He's got the extra evasion pips. He's got the piloting skill. This will be fine. DK, Tanja Falcon box, Sarvik, and Tug Bobo. This'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? It'll be all right. No worries. For sure. Likewise, we're going to hit that deploy button. I'm going to reach down to the grab bag of Voicedom, and let's see what we can find out. From the very, very bottom of the bag, I'm going to scrounge around here, take another swig of soda, and let's find out. Oh, yeah, man. Legit good stuff, man. There's nothing like sugar-free soda when you're just craving that nice little carbonated burn. Oh, it's so good. So the question is, I didn't actually think to check. We might be in an urban biome, just judging by how long it's taking to actually, load. So we'll find out. We'll find out how that actually plays. But man, I'm loving this twin small laser. Just crazy build on this urban mech. That is just so cool. Imagine stuffing an urban mech full of melee mods and just running around. That would be crazy cool. We take out both of those twin large lasers, we'd have 10 tons to play with on that chassis at max armor. That's a lot of melee mods, folks. I don't even think you can get enough to fit in that thing. But that thing could potentially be kitted out to do over 140 damage, just a little tiny trash can of terror. Oh, a slow one, but still. That would be neat. All right, what are we dealing with here? Destroy the local government and unknown hostile lance. Ooh, there's 2 lances. We should have paid attention to that. That sounds like a problem. 421,000 Seabills. Pick one, get 6. 1.5 skulls. Commander, we've been tracking a local government lance moving through a contested area on the planet's surface. A few hours ago, our scouts reported another lance of unknown allegiance on an interception course. We suspect a fight is brewing, and we'd like you to act as a spoiler. Eliminate the local government lance and the unknown ambushers as well, but we don't want to leave any witnesses. Well, hopefully we can let them fight, and that'll be nice. It might make sense to hang back and see how badly they bloody each other before leaping into the fray. Darius, for once I think your intel and intuition is going to be spot on. And the question is, can we get them tagged and come back in time to not get our butts kicked? You're approaching the interception point, Commander. Our primary target is the local government lance in this area. Oh boy, chat, what are we dealing with? It looks like a blackjack and something else? Not really sure. The head is throwing me off on what this might actually be. Chat, if you have any idea what this might be, let me know here in the comment section. If you're watching out on YouTube and you have an idea, post it down below. And we'll see. We'll see if you're right. The unknown enemy force was last seen here. All right. Good luck, Commander. Oliveira out. Well.
This looks like a nice place to settle down. Raise some kids.
I mean, I don't know about that, DK, but maybe. Shoot. There's not really a good spot for us to stay out of the danger zone here. We're going to send Tug Bobo screaming up here, though. Maybe we can get lucky.
Confirmed.
And there we go. We've got them on sensors. That should hopefully help out a little bit. Looking at the map, we might be able to hide down here. I don't know. Yeah, Data King 1 is saying the Lance is going to come in from the right. Yeah. Right here's a good spot for cover, but we're going to get caught right in the open. There's not really a good amount of stuff available around here unless we do a crazy, crazy massive flank around. Which we could do, but unfortunately we have an urban mech with us. For better or worse. So let's get up here and let's push into the western side up here of this forest as much as we possibly can. We're just going to leave the urban mech out in the open. I want to make sure they're tagged. There we go. There we go. Got a leopard on radar, Commander. It looks like it's making a drop. I'll mark its little LZ for you. Otherwise, it's going to come from the right up the hill, he says. Yeah, we can't easily get up there. We don't have enough jump jets. And this right here kind of locks in, so we can't kind of work our way up. Unfortunately, this would be a really cool place to kind of work from. I think we're going to try to rotate counterclockwise away from this for now. Break contact, let them fight, and then kind of come back in, up over this hill, continue to rotate clockwise, and then coming up here through the trees. We'll see if that plays nice. We'll find out. I'm going to have Tug book it over here, just bailing along.
Commander?
And we're just going to keep on moving.
Acknowledged.
Hopefully, even if they do try to get out in the open, that means that this other lance up here, when it does land, is going to get a really good series of shots on them. And that should help out just a wee little bit. We're going to have to come in there and take a look at this urban mech that we got built up to. This thing is just ridiculous. Oh, so that's what it is. It's a Hermes 2 with 2 large lasers. Oh, gosh. Oh. Huh. Okay. Crap. That's not ideal. It is only at 50% of its armor. Ugh.
Ready for orders.
That's a bummer, man. That's a huge bummer. Well, we're going to run up here. See what we got. If we can run down this hill, maybe we'll be able to kind of break contact, but they're coming over here, unfortunately for us. Hey, Darius, I'm seeing new heat signatures on the field. Are mystery tangos, I'm guessing? Let's see, what does it look like they got down there, chat? Looks like they've got themselves a Phoenix Hawk, an urban mech, 2 other mechs of some sort. Not really sure. That's affirmative. Looks like Cretan livery. Take them down as well, Commander. All right. Well.
Yes, boss?
We're going to have the... Actually, we're going to take a quick look at this urban mech. See what craziness we've wrought with this thing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, chat. Look at this thing. Looks like there's like a little tiny like taser or something right here. This right here is where that melee mod is installed on the arm. And it's just bazap, bazap. This is so cool. Look at this. If it spins back around, it's got like something going on right there. That's cool. We have an urban mech with a taser. That's right, we're gonna call it Taserface. But look at this. Look at all of these lasers just strapped to this thing. Golly gee whiz, that is insanity. I love it. It's so good. We're gonna have the fire starter. Man, do we really want to tangle with these mechs right now? I think we're just gonna keep bailing on down the hill, and we'll see. If they decide to pursue us, then we'll level back and pounce on them. But for the moment, oh man, they're still coming over here. Oh gosh, LRM 5, LRM 10, something like that, coming down on the Vulcan on DK. Not ideal. The R out in the open. Hopefully we're not dragging them too far away. We're going to have Sarvik come over here and sprint. And then face the enemy to kind of protect that mech as much as possible. And then Tug Bobo as well. With the Locust. We're going to sprint even though we're not going to use all of our evasion pips. We're going to get down here beneath this, kind of breaking line of sight and contact. And local government force is still coming after us with a Hermes 2. Or at least trying to scare us off, it looks like. They're going to get caught into a crossfire, which, admittedly, is I'm going to be okay with. That is something that I am prepared to let these two enemy op force fight it out for each other. That's fine. We'll come in and pick up the pieces. Looks like they're finally starting to get stuck in with each other. Finally starting to get that combat going. And if we're lucky, this is going to be a little bit of a boring affair until we mop up the pieces. And that's all right. Second one is rolling along. Looks like they're fighting each other over here. One of those mechs is already pretty close to being out in the open up there. And, you know, what are you going to do? That's all right. Now, for chat, I understand that a lot of these missions like this type aren't necessarily the most exciting or entertaining, and I feel for you for sure. We're going to do our best as we continue to move on through the series to kind of avoid some of these a little bit, but the cash and the payout on this is something that we can't ignore at this point in time. It's something we desperately need, so we're taking it. We're going to get some C-bills out of this. Hopefully we get some decent-ish salvage figured out, and we'll go from there. Ooh, someone's over there, probably with an Ost Scout, possibly based just on what's happening. We're going to keep rolling down this way. If they get to this cliff top, they're going to get an accuracy bonus on us, which isn't what I was hoping for. But
How's it going?
you know, we're gonna work with what we can. And if we're lucky, we're gonna get Tug to kind of just meander its way around over here, and see if we can't kind of do an end around and then pounce on those enemy mechs. Looks like they're finally backing up. They're either backing away from us and then they've run us off, or they're going over here to kind of support their two lance mates in this fight. Because right now, that Cretan lance has a 2-to-1 advantage on the mechs that they're fighting.
Good to go.
Which isn't the best thing for them, all things considered. I think
On my way.
what we're doing is we're just going to keep rotating clockwise, let them fight. Then we're going to come up this hill, and kind of on the backside from where they originally started, we're going to dogpile into this, and I think that's going to be the best bet. Fingers crossed, chat. We'll see what happens. It might not be the best strategy, but I think it's going to work with what we're trying to do right now. So we'll see. We'll see. What do we got going on? Now, we're going to have to be careful because we do have the urban mech, and it is slow. But we are close enough, and we have jump jets. We can jump on top of these rocks and be right back in the action relatively quickly. Yeah, these two mechs are falling away from us, and they're going to support their lance mates up there as they're fighting off that Cretan lance. So definitely something that's going to be helpful for us. Now, if we're lucky, we're going to get around here. These mechs are going to be heavily damaged, and all we have to do is wait for the right moment to just pounce, jump in, clean up. And if not, we're well positioned to kind of get in the middle of this fray, which is both good and bad. On one hand, you're surrounded. On the other hand, you know where all the targets are, right? So what's really cool with Tug being this close in the Locust is we're now starting to see a little bit of just some of the damage points that are kind of rolling around. But it is a bit dangerous because now we're a sensor trace for them, and we're starting to draw these enemy mechs back over towards us a little bit, which isn't the best situation to be in, but we can probably make it work. Chat, have you ever been in a situation like this before? And if you're out there watching on YouTube, let me know in the comment section down below if you have. yeah, if you have been in a situation like this, kind of how have you dealt with this? Have you just kind of let them fight it out and then mop up? Have you kind of played this cat and mouse game until they kind of overwhelm some of these mechs? Let me know. I'd be very curious to know what has worked for, you all in this situation. We're just kind of prepping here and waiting to see what they do. Enemies rolling in and firing. Oh gosh, that looked important, whatever that was. It definitely looked like that was a important bit of kit right there. Ugh. More damage rolling in. Probably the blackjack shooting whatever's over there. Data King says, that's what I usually do. Try to find an advantageous position. Hard to do on this map, he says. And let them beat each other up, for sure. We might be pushing a little too close over here. But that being said, the Cretan Lance is wrecking these mechs pretty hard. And they're pushing pretty close into the situation, too. So, that's alright. Oh, gosh, that looked like a dangerous hit. I really just wish that we would, for situations like this, have like a consumable or like a UAV or something that would allow us to get like line of sight or eyes on to kind of what's happening. It just seems like that'd be a fun kind of thing to do. Like, yeah, I'm gonna pop this UAV or whatever it is, and just get eyes on to like what's going on. But that being said, if that existed in the game, that could also be heavily abused for indirect fire, lerms, all that stuff. So it's definitely not as easy. I would suggest anyway, it's not as easy as a solution as it could be, but maybe it is. Maybe there's other ways to balance the game and the interactions around it. So we're just gonna reserve and wait. I really hope that these mechs go back up, but it looks like the local government is starting to pull back pretty heavily. It looks like they're getting, basically they're getting more than they're giving, unfortunately for them, which isn't a good situation to be in. On top of that, they're worried about us as pips back here, and they're not doing a good job, it looks like, of supporting their lance mates up there. Finally, they're getting closer. They're sensor locking. Oh, they're looking for us. That's what's happening. Crap. Well, they see us now. But that being said, I think we're just going to hang out and wait until they decide to commit to shoot us. Then we're going to go and charge in and do that to them. Oh, man, there goes a Planetary Alliance mech. Now there's the two that we see and the third one up there right here. We're going to keep reserving. We're going to hit done. We're just going to hang out.
Roger that. Digging in.
See if we just hang out and don't do anything, if that's going to allow them to push back to the Cretan Lance that's pushing on them, or are they going to come and tag us? I don't know. It's really, really hard to say. But ooh, they're backing up. They found out what we are. Looks like they either don't want to deal with that, or they're getting ready to defend against us and them. Ooh. That sounded like that hurt. But with that being the case, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get ourselves a really, really nice paycheck out of this. That's the goal. That's the hope. Oh, man. One of the Draconis Combine mechs is down. Cretan mech has met its match. It is now 3v3 Op4 versus Op4. And we're just going to hang out where we are. We're in a good spot where we can then charge up this roadway relatively easily. And it should be straightforward to get stuck in and basically cause problems. Ooh, that looked painful. That looked really, really painful. Oh, that looked real. There's parts falling off. That's not good. That's not good at all. But chat, how's everybody's Wednesday going? Hopefully everything's been going all right. DK, Data King 1, how were the steaks that you managed to cook up? Hopefully they were delicious. I know that you were really stoked to dive into chewing and chowing down on your birthday present, which was the pile of steaks that a certain special someone got for you. Hopefully they were really, really tasty. Over here on our side of things, again, finally got a chance to crack open the barbecue. Today really wasn't working 16 or 17 hours, which was a nice change of pace. So day kind of wound down and got the grill cleaned out, got it heated up, started cooking up some Angus Prime burgers. Got all that stuff ground down, some salmon burgers, some turkey dogs, and I got some pizza. Oh, it's just good, nice evening to kind of like ease into that stuff, which is really, really nice. It's a balmy 84 degrees outside with 20% humidity, so it wasn't that bad. So, Data King 1 says they were fantastic. Nice to finally get the grill up and running again. I'm thinking brats over the weekend. Oh, man. I would really love to have some brats. Unfortunately, the only ones I have left over are these paleo, non-natural, organic casein brats. They're like chicken brats with extra herbs and spices, and they're not bad. But I understand why they were on sale, you know, and I'm a sucker for trying new things for sure. But, oh, dude, the last time we had those, it was like, it wasn't bad, but it was just a letdown. So what we do have is Hebrew National hot dogs, which are probably my go-to hot dog if you can find them. They are really, really good. They maintain their flavor. They're really, really tasty. Plus, they come up with foot-long versions of them, which is pretty fantastic. They cook pretty well. So we'll end up going some dogs and some mediocre brats over the weekend. Who knows? Yeah, Hebrew Nationals are good. I've got to say, like, I grew up on Oscar Mayer's, and as far as refrigerated boiled hot dogs go that you can then just use as, you know, replace chips with a hot dog and then go to town on, like, dip and stuff, it's really good. It's not good for you, but it's good. Yeah, but nothing beats Johnsonville brats and stuff like that as far as, like, mass-produced national brand sort of thing. You just generally know what you're getting. Now, there's definitely local mom and pop shops that have a way, way, way better brat selection, but either homemade or regional made and stuff like that. But as far as market brand, Johnsonville brats aren't too shabby. I got to say, though, the ones out here in Salt Lake, this whole region in Utah, they don't have the crazy double XL thick Polish sausage brats or anything else like that like you see in the Midwest. They're just smaller. They're more like hot dog size. They cook the same. They're just not as big. Which kind of caught me by surprise. I was a little bit, I don't know, it just wasn't something I expected. I'm like, I'm interested in brats. And neighbors are like, what's a brat? I'm like, oh, this is not starting off well. It's got to be a Midwest thing, Northeastern thing for the most part, is my guess. But don't know for sure. Got so carried away talking about brats, forgot to hit that reserve button. Looks like they're just kind of meandering around. These two mechs obviously don't care about their buddy up here, and they're just willing to let that mech just take shot after shot after shot, I guess? I don't know. That shot went internal. It looked like it was a CT shot. That's not good. That's not good for them either. Point blank range. Oh, buddy. Oh, man. That's gonna be a painful situation. But we're gonna keep reserving. We're just gonna hang out. I can already hear our C-bills clinking together. You know, that sweet, sweet money hitting our bank account already. Yeah, this mech is just falling back like, what are you guys doing? Why aren't you helping? We'll see. We'll see. But man, I'm excited. I'm excited for Sunday to dive into BattleTech Revised. It should be a lot of fun. I know Don Zappo, the Edmund, Vengefire, that whole crew, and myself, when and where I've been able to help with the mod. They've been putting in a lot of hours and a lot of effort, and I think it's going to be a very, very special mod package that really tackles problems that haven't been tackled before, or problems in a different way that should be a lot of fun. I'm excited to see what people's thoughts are and see what they think about the Easter eggs and kind of the general balance, as well as the mech availability, some of the builds and stuff. It's trying to give homage to the lore, but not being 100% beholden to it. So there's a lot of really cool things going on with it. But yeah, I'm curious. I'm really excited to stream that on Sunday. It should be a lot of fun. I'm curious to see how badly it's going to go as far as mech and pilot survivability. Oh gosh, the Hermes 2 has come over to say hello. Oh man. It's just one of those things where it's like, we'll see. We'll see. The difficulty and the depth of that game is pretty big, which is pretty interesting. And it's done so in a way that's different from 3025, different from BTA 3062, and different from RogueTech. So it's kind of its own animal, which is pretty awesome. But that being said, what we're playing here, BEX3025, I love this. It's so good. It's so polished. It's so smooth. Oh, man. It's just legit. It's like snuggling up to a big, good, comfy, warm blanket and like a significant other in there as well that's already snuggled up. It's just, you know what you're going to get. It's going to be a fantastic time. And it's just a good experience, right? And that's what BEX3025 is. It is legit awesome. So if you're out there wondering if is it worth playing, dive on in. Try it out.
Receiving
You're
you.
not going to regret it. You're going to have yourself a really good time. We're going to jump up here. And because this Hermes wants to play with us, we're gonna shoot back. Bazap, bazap, daka, 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 daka. Try to get these guys in a crossfire. Now that they've seen us, it's probably not gonna leave us alone. And we'll see. We'll see. We have 3 mechs here from local government. We have 3 mechs from the Cretans up there as well. That was some really weird bouncing around up there. But hey, what are you gonna do? Sarvik has the ability, I guess, to shoot way up there, which is pretty cool. Not too shabby. Can we jump up a little bit higher? Not quite, but we'll get there in a moment. So,
Warning. Inbound raid detected.
oh man, the casual robot with a raid. Holy wow. Oh, buddy. Oh, man. Dude, welcome. Welcome, Cass, and all your party members over there. How's it going, dude? For those of you that don't already know, the casual robot does all sorts of crazy cool streaming, whether it is looking at artwork, whether it's BattleTech, whether it's MechWarrior Online, other crazy cool shenanigans. You're going to have yourself a fantastic time if you get a chance to catch him while he's live. Oh, yeah, man. It's always a blast. Dude, what were you playing and how was it going, Cass? Hopefully it was a good time. Man, for everyone that's coming in with Cass, hope you had a great time over there. Hopefully over here you're going to have yourself a good time as well. We are working our way through a mission right now, trying to be cheeky, letting the enemy Op 4 fight the local government over here. And we're just trying to kind of pick our way through a little bit and hopefully get a large amount of C-bills. So, Casual Robot says we were painting World War II minis and then some MechWarrior Online. Oh man, are you talking about bolt action miniatures? And if so, what faction? I just got a whole pile of late war Americans and late war Germans that I'm going to be painting up probably in January at this point. I've also got Monster Apocalypse minis coming in for later this year, as well as a whole slew of BattleTech stuff to paint. Casual Robot says bolt action British pairs. Oh man, those are pretty decent models. Every now and then you run across models from Warlord Games where the quality isn't super great, but what's really cool is it really allows you to focus in on your painting techniques to kind of bring out detail that is there but isn't quite as well defined. But the British pairs are pretty decent sculpts, pretty decent kit. Really enjoyable to paint and assemble when I've done that a few years back. So, man, absolutely super cool. Red Potato standing by. I wouldn't rely on that Tug Bobo character, though. LOL. That's right, lettuce on leaves. I'm sure that's what that means. Oh, man. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? Hopefully you're having a good time. We're just kind of meandering our way through and causing problems for all the enemy Op 4 here. Why not? It's all part of the fun. A Wasp 1A that's already got its CT opened up. We're going up here to this Hermes 2 with twin large lasers. Oh, my gosh. Just craziness. Oh, boy. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun. All of the subscribers for the channel are now officially in here as pilots, and after this mission, we're going to be hiring 4 more pilots. So if you do want to get your name added into the pilot pool that we pull our names from, please feel free to go up and hit that follow button. And if you do want to feel a little bit cheeky and support the channel and ensure that your name gets added next in the queue, that subscription button up there is always available as well. Oh, man, I'm excited. We haven't lost a pilot yet. And we've tried to kill, we've tried to kill Guano in the BT mission twice. And both times his mech has exploded, his CT's gone critical, and he's survived with a 130-day recovery time for an AI pilot. So it's been an adventure. Hashtag save Guano, man. Save the crap. Oh, buddy.
How's it going?
Let's see. What do we want to do? I think we're just going to move Tug up here, and we're going to brace.
Hit him hard.
Let's see how this goes. If we're not careful, we're going to get caught in the crossfire, and that's not what the goal is here. That's not the goal at all. I want them to continue to fight each other, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, Data King says, yeah, we know better. Oh, yeah, we know. You got it, man. Oh, buddy. So, Cass, check out what we did to this urban mech down here. Here, I'm gonna jump it up here, and then we can check it out. This thing, we've made a monstrosity, my friend. We've made a ridiculous, crazy monstrosity. twin large lasers, 2 small lasers, and it has a melee mod inside of it. Look at this thing. It's got a little tiny taser right here. Just bazap, bazap. It's crazy sauce. Ugh. We were trying to do work with an AC-10, and Sarvik was in here earlier, and he's like, man, it has 2 laser hardpoints, and an AC-10 is like 12 tons. Throw 2 lasers in. And I'm just like, well, okay. This thing is ridiculous. I love it. It's so crazy. So there's 2 large lasers. We've had this thing just go into melee and just has the potential to alpha at 140. Something ridiculously crazy. It's just a crazy craziness, man. Just ridiculous. Bazap, bazap. There's a Valkyrie QA. They're fighting us. They should be fighting the Koreans, which are kicking their butts right now. Unlucky us, lucky them. Either way, we're going to get a pile of salvage on this, which isn't going to be too shabby. Oh, there it is, all the way from downtown. That mech got toasted. Oh, buddy. Oh, man.
Receiving you.
Can we get up there? We definitely can. We're going to do some DFA action. It's a 50-50% chance. Let's roll for it. Why not? Come on, Tug. You're going to be next, but right now, Tanja Falkenbach for the aerial DFA with the fire starter. Oh, and we miss. We miss. Oh, man. We have to have Tug come in there and show you how it's done. Oh, buddy. We did get the left torso destroyed, though, on machine gun ammo alone. So there is damage being done. That Wasp is like, nope. Nope. Not doing it. Not dealing with this. I'm gone. Oh, let's see. Well, I say we chase down the Wasp with Tug. Here we go. Meow. All the way over. Melee Locust in full sprint. 3 small lasers and a +5 melee mod damage in that sucker. It's dealing 20 damage, potential for an alpha damage in the open with melee mods. Just crazy stuff. Crazy, crazy stuff. That Melee Locust has a positive kill to deployment ratio. It's like 23 or 24 to 21, something like that. It's just dumb. I love it. I love it so much. Now, unfortunately, we cannot easily get up there with Data King, so we're just gonna, lob a large laser over here. Why not? 35% chance to hit. And we're just gonna sprint a precision strike. We're just gonna try to increase it. Oh, and there it is. All sorts of misses and words and things. That looked relatively dangerous over there. Oh, buddy. A mongoose. A mongoose 66. Oh, that is actually a relatively neat little tiny skinny mech. 3 medium lasers and a small laser. That's nothing to sneeze at for sure. It's bailing down and around apparently.
Let's do this.
We're gonna have Sarvik jump a little bit closer. Unfortunately, outside of the range of our small lasers. So that's all right. No worries there. 35 or 65. We're gonna go for the Valkyrie. Bazap and bazap. Structure exposed. The CT in the leg. Oh man, and destroying the jump jets. And we're finally getting that pilot on the panic track, which is gonna be worthwhile. Oh man. Valkyrie's gonna go over there and shooting over at Tanja Falkenbach in the fire starter. Thankfully, the fire starter can take the heat. It's in the namesake, and it's doing work. Something up here with the PPC, it's probably going to be a Panther, judging by the fact that it's Korean. Keep an eye on that. We're going to roll up here and see if we can't do some more damage here on this Hermes. Daka, 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 missing with some small lasers. Looks like we got most of that opened up. Not too shabby. Tug Bobo running down the enemy Wasp. Here we go. Melee for days. Boom! CT destroyed. Someone got toasted. Tug Bobo racking up another kill for the Melee Locust. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, I love it. I love it when a Locust blows up a mech. It's so good. So legitimately good. Oh, dude. Good stuff, man. So DK, where do we want to go? Do we want to move up here? I kind of do, but I also don't want to get caught in the open by whatever that PPC monstrosity is up there. The Mongoose doesn't really have a lot of damage taken on it. We'll pivot up here. We'll take our chances with the Vulcan. and get some shots of this Valkyrie. See if we can't possibly get this CT opened up a little bit with a precision strike. We're being cheeky. The percentage chance to increase isn't that great, but if we can get this pushed more to completion when this mech is gone sooner, the sooner we can deal with that Mongoose and probably that Panther back there. Oh, and there's a right leg destroyed. Right torso as well. That is 2 pilot injuries as soon as that mech hits the dirt. Oh, baby. Data King 1 showing them how it's done. All day, every day. That ends in Y and a few extra letters depending on the alphabet. Oh, thankfully that hill was there. And DK avoids catastrophe. As a standard Panther 9R, we only need one more piece mech of that mech, ladies and gents. And we can get our hands on another Panther, our first one for this career playthrough. That'll be a lot of fun. Now, this right here is down, so before that mech gets a chance to go, I really want to dogpile it. I really want to get in there. So we're going to send Tanja Falkenbach up here onto the unstable hill to try to stomp and grind this Valkyrie into the dirt and get those DACA guns rolling. Those Mida guns. There it is. CT destroyed. Oh, man. Oh, the humanity. Avert your eyes. Avert your eyes. Oh, boy. And then there were 3. We're going to have Sarvik get a little bit closer. Can we move closer or are we jumping? Looks like jumping is the closest we can get. So we're going to do that and get 2 shots off. Correction, 1 shot because we are a little bit hot. Ew, and we missed, but we did strip an evasion pip. That is to be expected. The chances to hit were not that great at 35% chance. But you miss every shot that you don't take. It's a good old adage, and for the most part, it works out pretty good. More so with ballistic weapons than anything else. But we're going to come up here with Tug, get into range with the 3 small lasers, and bazap, bazap, bazap. Away we go on the Mongoose. Structure exposed right off the bat. That mech is having itself a bad evening. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Oh. All the damage rolling in from the Hermes. That was some dangerous stuff right there. Can we get the Vulcan to do any damage? Not really. So we're going to come down here instead and give a big solid crunch and punch to this Mongoose. Can we get it done? Can we get this mech off the field? Oh, crunch and punch with the face. Nicely done. 4 quads lasers, right leg destroyed. And that's going to be a pilot injury as soon as that mech hits the dirt on its back. Cockpit staring at the sky. And my guess is that pilot, they're not panicked just yet, so they've got a little ways to go. Thankfully, we've got all this terrain in between us and this Panther. It doesn't really have a good, clear shot. And so that's going to work out all right. We're going to send Tug in over here to get some melee action and try to stomp and grind this mech into the dirt. Boom! 20 damage rolling in. +5 to that melee mod. Looks like that didn't go. Oh, but the small lasers take off the torso. That is going to be a second pilot injury and panic level critical. Unfortunately, they are still sticking around. Tanja Falkenbach, we're going to get down here. We can't quite get into melee range, but we can get some shots in with the medium lasers and the DACA. Right arm destroyed, panic level critical, but they're still sticking in there. Oh, buddy. Oh, man. The Casual Robot says, before I go, I have all sorts of bolt action minis, British Paras, 8th Army, US Airborne, German Grenadiers, and so much homemade terrain. Oh, man, Cass, that sounds like my basement. I love it, dude. That's super, super cool. Yeah, I've got almost every single miniature you can imagine for the Soviet forces for bolt action. I'm just starting to ramp up additional stuff for the Germans as well as the Americans. I've got 4 40K armies. I've got 2 on the shelves that need to be assembled. I've got enough terrain just for 40K. Unfortunately, to fill out just shy of 10 complete 4x6 tables. For bolt action, I can fill out 4 4x4 tables as well. So, yeah, foreground pre-painted terrain is legit amazing. Even their non-pre-painted terrain is good. It takes a lot of primer. I would always recommend going with automotive primer when you're dealing with MDF, just because that MDF soaks up so much primer and it soaks up so much paint. If you get a good primer on there, you're not going to have a lot of paint be wasted. And primer generally is cheaper than paint when it comes out of a rattle can. So, fingers crossed. Man, dude. Oh, man, the Casual Robot says, don't get me started, Age of Sigmar. I used to have 11 Warhammer Fantasy armies. there were only 16 factions. Yeah. I've got a full Tomb King's army in the boxes. Enough for, gosh, 1.5 full-size armies if you're playing by the usual max point sizes you would get back in 8th edition with Warhammer Fantasy. So what are you gonna do? It is what it is. But man, Cash, if you get the chance, I would love to see some pictures of some of your terrain and stuff like that. That's always super cool. And if you're ever down for getting some games on here in this fall, possibly either via Tabletop Simulator or some sort of other means, let me know, man. I'm totally down for it. I'm not in your Discord, I don't think. You can shoot me a message if you want. Shoot me an invite. Otherwise, you can catch me up over on Tugs. So, that Hollow, welcome to the chat, man. How's it going? Says, oh man, I love Tomb Kings. Wog. I mean, yeah, we can work with that. Tomb Kings are just cool. It's like Egyptian skeletons. It's just legit. It's legit awesome. So, Casual Robot says, I have a mini channel for posting pics of minis. Cool stuff, dude. No, I'm excited. Like I said, here closer to Christmas, I'm going to dive back into painting minis. I'll be doing a few additional streams here on Twitch for that. Just a kind of way to kind of wind down for the day. It should be a lot of fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get our murder bot. That's right. We are going to have our crazy noodle sausage, our ridiculousness that is known as, apparently too hot right now, our twin large laser, twin small laser, crazy Urban-Mech over here. This thing is cool. This thing is legit really cool. Oh, and there they go. Apparently that was too much to handle. Too much snot sausage to deal with. What are you going to do? The Mongoose is on the run, and with that being the case, we're going to track him down between Data King 1 in the Vulcan and our Melee Locust on the hunt.
Commander.
DK, we're going to come up here and remove these evasion pips via force. Oh, buddy.
Putting my weight into it.
Casual Robot says I'll whisper the link, and I'm out of here. Have a great stream, Chronic. Good night, Burnt Toast Brigade. Oh, yeah, that's right, man. Thank you very much for stopping on by, Casual. Thank you very much for the raid. It is fantastically appreciated. Again, if you haven't had the chance to check him out, go check out the Casual Robot. You are not going to be disappointed at all. Oh, man. Have a good one, man, and we'll see you on the flip side. Ooh, our Urban-Mech is getting shot up just a wee little bit, but that is the last one, and all we need to do is grab a piece of salvage from that mech, if we're lucky. And we will be able to build ourselves our first Panther of the career. Now, if there's a better mech out there, I'm not going to worry about it. Hopefully we can get it in the salvage. But we pretty much have this mission, it looks like, already buttoned up. All we got to do is finish off this Panther. And it should be in the bag at that point. Or the bucket, or the suitcase, or the box. Whatever the phraseology is. It's one of those words. We could say it's in the banana, but that doesn't make much sense. So we're just going to stick with, we got it in the bag. Now, that being said, this is a Panther with a PPC, so with a lucky single shot at the head, bad stuff can happen, and that would be incredibly unfortunate. But we're going to do what we can. We flanked all the way around from our starting position, came up over here and got into the middle of this, and were able to effectively cut off the retreat of the local government forces. And it's paying off so far. So far, it's paying off. We're just going to kind of walk and approach with the Urban-Mech over here. I want to get this a little bit cooler. And it's not going to happen, it looks like, though. But we did get the right arm taken off. That Panther is down to SRM4s. Head capping potential is now, thankfully, heavily muted down there, which is good. We're going to have our Firestarter roll up here with Tanja Falkenbach with her second to last Daka rounds. Ooh, oh, baby. Right torso destroyed. Oh, yeah, man. Finally, the pilot is unsettled. And now we just need to close in with everything we got and basically finish this up. Get the Melee Locust rolling in, triple Slazer threat, bazap, pushing that pilot distressed. Data King 1 moving in as well. Large laser, quad small lasers. That's really hard to say. Rolling in, bazap. And we actually hit with the large laser, which is cool. Heat sink destroyed, but that Panther is... Nope, they're gone. DK gets the kill. Aw, yeah, man. Another successful mission in the bag, Commander. Let's debrief once you're back aboard. Aw, yeah, buddy. Let's see what we get for salvage. If we get the chance, we're going to definitely grab ourselves a Panther piece, unless there's a heavier mech that we can get access to. So, fingers crossed. Man, 400,000 C-bills. That's not bad. All our mechs are in one piece. All our pilots are good to go. Tons of Falkenbach getting 300 XP. That's really, really useful. Wow, man, that's cool. So there is a bigger mech. We're not going to focus the Panther with our one piece of salvage. We're probably going to go for the Blackjack, to be honest. It's because it's the heaviest tonnage. Ooh, or we could go for a Phoenix Hawk. I think I want to go for the Blackjack and see if we can't find ourselves some UAC 5s and see how that crazy shenanigan works. I've never messed with those before, so I'm very curious on that. Wow. They had a Whitworth. They had a Whitworth over there. That's cool. Man, that's really cool. No special weapons, it looks like. Nothing crazy. No special components. So we'll just take the Blackjack part. We got a second one. Ladies and gents, we are only 4 away from getting another Blackjack, which is really, really cool. We have a lot of heat sinks. How about small jump jets? We have 40. So we're going to come up here and do the shift click to sell up here. Just getting rid of that. Oh, I think I got rid of the wrong one. Oops. Oh, well. And we already have a lot of SRM ammo. So we're just going to sell that stuff now. That should be fine. Man, 40 small jump jets. That's going to be a small fortune. Going to get that squared away for sure. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a fantastic, fantastic experience tonight. Thank you very, very much for always making this super exciting. I'd normally be playing BattleTech as it is, but the fact that you all are here and blowing up chat, having a blast, having a lot of fun, it just makes it a lot. It just makes it so cool. So cool. So let's go over here. Let's go over here and take a look at what we got here in the hiring hall. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, now is your last chance. If you haven't already followed the channel and you want your name added into the pilot pool, make sure you hit that follow button to make sure your name is a possibility. If you want to secure yourself a position, feel free to reach up there and grab that subscriber button. Oh, baby. Oh, man. What do we got going on? What do we have here? The big question is, who do we want to get in here first? Do we have anyone? Who's up here on the top end of this here? Pretty soon, pretty close. What to do? Well, I tell you what. Why don't we grab Cyber Gizmo and give Cyber Gizmo a pilot here, and let's figure out how we can get him into the game. Who looks like a good pilot here to grab? I'm liking Blackbird. Not only are they the most expensive, they've got most of the skills right off the bat. So, Cyber Gizmo, you will be our first non-subscriber but follower here to get into this campaign, this career that we're playing. So we're going to hire you up, and we're going to go over there and make sure that you get all squared away, buddy. If there's anything that you want to see changed or altered for your name, your sounds, your color, whatever it may be, let me know.
Awaiting orders.
And we'll get that squared away, man. So here we go. We have our first pilot, Cyber Gizmo. Oh, yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. And I think we're going to come up here and leave this 4 across the board. And we'll come up here to some abilities in a little bit next time around. So we have a second pilot to go in here. Who is it going to be? That is the question, man. That is very definitely the question. Who's the next one that we see down here floating through here all the way from the beginning to the end? I think we're going to go and grab that Hollow. That's right, that Hollow. You are going to be the next pilot that we are hiring up here. And judging at where we are on things, I think we're going to go down here and grab Wrestler. So Hollow, that Hollow, we are definitely getting you hired up here as another pilot in our crew. If you would like to see yourself have any different modifications or changes, you can let me know here in chat or off stream. If you have any suggestions or recommendations for settings, you can go in there and just let me know. And we'll get that squared away. All the way down here at the bottom.
Standing by.
That's right. Lilani Nilsson is going to be that Hollow. Oh, yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. 4 days. We've got 2 more to go. Who do we want? Who is going to be in here that's going to be pretty darn cool? Let's see. Gonna move Hollow up here to our pilot list that I have over here on the side to make sure he is not missed. What else do we got going on? Let's see. Scrolling all the way down through here. Who's next on the list? Dun 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 dun. Red Potato standing by. Oh, baby. We're going to get you added in as the 3rd pilot that we're going to add to our list. Who do we want? We're going to come in here, and I think we're going to grab the person that has a lot of piloting experience. So that Red Potato standing by. You are our 3rd pilot that we are hiring. Again, if you have any recommendations or any ideas that you would like to have for your pilot, just let me know. I'll do my best to remember them and make sure that they get squared away. If you want to see any customizations, let me know. Red Potato standing by, apparently, is a really, really long name. What would you like your name to be shortened to, Red Potato? Would it be Red Potato? Would it be Potato Standing? Would it be Standing By? Or would it be By Red Potato? Just let me know, man. This is actually a really cool character. I haven't quite seen this sort of scar and stuff like that before.
Good to go. Commander?
Oh yeah, man. Constantina Hudson. That's a really awesome name, actually. Oh, buddy. Yeah, just let me know what you would like to be. Red Potato. Roger that. Red Potato it is. Cool, cool, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 1 more spot open. If you haven't already followed the channel, now's the time to do it. We're going to go over here to our list and make sure that we have someone that we can hire on in. Red Potato. I'm going to move you up here to our active pilots. That way you're in the roster that we got. Who do we have next coming up? Looking through the list. Oh, man. There it is. There's the next one on the list that I'm looking at, chat. Who's actively watching and who's actually here? That's right, the man, the legend, the individual himself. It is going to be Harry78, who's out there lurking. If you get a chance, go give him a follow. He is the fantastic mod, author, and creator, and general cat wrangler and herder here for the BEX3025 mod that we are playing. And again, if you are curious what that is, go check it out over on the Nexus Mods page. All the information you need is over there. And if you're curious and you have any more questions, at that link, there is a further link to their Discord, which is a rather large community with all the crazy coolness going on. I think who we're going to have here is probably going to be Nina, possibly. Torian Commoner, Convict, Criminal, or Patches. Dependable, Merrick Poor, Skippy, Lucky. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with Skippy. I think that'll work out pretty good. We're gonna go with Nina. Got a little higher stats for piloting guts. So Harry, you are our 4th pilot that we are hiring on in. If you have any recommendations for anything that you'd like to see changed here for your pilot with looks, sound, color, voice, whatever it may be, just let me know and we'll get that squared away. You are our 4th and final contestant. Ninja is getting turned over to Harry78. Aw, yeah, man. Now, before we dive any further, let's go take a look at who we actually have added to our crew, because we hire them blind, right? We don't really take a look at the quirks or the weirdness of what's going on. We want to make sure they're good to go. And so right off the bat, Harry, going from the top to bottom here, it looks like Harry, as far as the pilot that we've hired, is a Torian Commoner, a Convict, and is also a Criminal. So we're going to see some extra different cool things there, which is nice. Not too shabby. Going all the way down here, Red Potato is getting pretty good stats right off the bat. For a service record as a mech pilot, which is awesome. Periphery, Torian, and Technician. Oh, man, Technician is super, super cool. Increased mech tech skill. Thank you very much, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, that's right, DK. I always knew that Harry78 guy was shady. Criminal background and all. Oh, man. Red Potato, this is awesome. Mech tech skill, that's going to help us out quite substantially. Oh, man. And
Receiving you.
that Hollow. What do we have down here? For service record, a mech pilot, Oregon and periphery, so Oregon commoner. Nothing super crazy special, but hey, glad to have you on board, and we're going to get some cool skills going for you. Definitely indeed. And last but not least, we got to find the other person that we hired. And they're in here somewhere. Oh man, where do we miss them? Where are they? Cyber Gizmo, right at the very top. Got that barcode right there on the forehead. 4s across the board. Wow, that's a lot of stuff right there. Cyber Gizmo, Mech Pilot, Capellan, Command Experience, Inner Sphere, Military, Spacer, and Unstable. Oh boy. Welcome to the crew, Cyber. This should be a lot of fun. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Mercenary Corporal, Enlisted Navy Recruit, Unstable. The mood changes every day, but has reduced injury time, so that works. And bonus XP for every pilot in the Lance if a command pilot is present. That's really, really cool. That's really, really cool. So, oh man, that's awesome. That's super, super awesome. Capellan, Unstable, must be a Capellan orphanage. I mean, Cretans are involved. We're in the territory roughly for that to occur, right? Not too far away. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been an absolute blast. We're coming up here on, it's just after 11 p.m. Mountain Standard Time here in Utah, where I'm at. So we're going to be switching this over to the thank you stream page, and we're going to give many, many thanks to everyone that's followed, as well as those that have kind of snuck in some follows in between our previous streams. Key amongst them is Solomon626. If you're out there watching, buddy, thank you again for that follow. And congrats again to everyone that managed to get in as a pilot due to following the channel and being present here in chat and all that cool, awesome stuff. So super, super awesome. We're going to try to find someone that's playing 3025 to raid. And if not, we're going to try to find someone else that's on my friends list that's also doing something as adjacent as possible to the game we're playing. So thank you very much, everybody. And remember, on Sunday, coming up here just under a week from now, we're going to be streaming the brand new release of BattleTech Revised, giving that a shot, seeing how it goes before we dive right back in to BattleTech Extended 3025. So as always, thank you very much, much love, and I'll see you next time.